shows. You fucked up. Yeah, I'll go for your phone. You fucked up. And your phone full of hoes. You fucked up. Try test tape, no. You fucked up. Cop on no shows. You fucked up. Yeah, I'll go for your phone. You fucked up. And your phone full of hoes. You fucked up. Try test tape, no. You fucked up.
Run the track.
My dumb ass didn't even add myself to the video. Can't be asked. Right. We're back. We're back for another live stream. Doors closed. Yeah. Back for another video. Big up to everybody. Got a lot to get into in today's video. What are we talking about? So, got the latest in the Lukaku situation. We're now looking for just 25 million for a shirt sponsor. Even though we had 40 million a couple weeks ago. That's a great one. That's a great one. PSG want Kepa. Didn't expect that one, but PSG might be saving us, and they might be forcing us to get a goalkeeper as well. Caicedo, will discuss the latest or the repost on Caicedo. I'm sure we're going to end up talking about this Dele Alli situation. I do empathize with him heavily, but we also need to have a serious conversation about people who actually want Dele Alli at Chelsea now. Why? It literally couldn't make less sense if I tried to explain it. But we'll discuss the interview, we'll summarize it, can talk about Poch's friendship with Dele Alli, but straight up, just saying it right now, don't talk to me about Dele Alli to Chelsea. We're not doing it. What else do we have? Lukaku. We got a little bit on Maignan. Apparently, there's conversations on him, even though that doesn't mean anything. And a little bit on Felix, but that is it. Big up to everybody that's in here, though. Hit the like button, subscribe, all of that. Big up to Mitchy Boy saying, big up Lewis by G. Support me in the trenches, means a lot. Stand up to the bullies. Have a beer on me, bro. Love for the love, my guy. I don't know what they were waffling about on Minerals FC, but I also don't care. I don't care. People can run all the stories that they want or be as vague as they want with whatever stories they want to make. I don't give a shit about stories. I give a shit about facts, personally. When it comes to talking about people's integrity and all of that sort of shit, I only really care about the facts. So I don't care what people say. I don't give a shit. Like, Me and you have had fallouts, but you've come on the channel, we've squashed it, and we've spoken about like men. Other people just bitch and moan and drop indirects for months. So if that's what they're on, leave them to it. Leave them to it. But big up my guy. Big up my guy. What else is everybody saying? Big up to Jose. Big up to Jacob. Big up to Louis saying Caicedo deal to go in the mud as we won't give what Brighton wants. No. It's still like it's the same news we heard yesterday on Caicedo. They want either 85 million upfront or 100 million in 4 installments, and we kind of don't want to do either of that, so we're trying to negotiate something that suits both sides. All you need is a little bit of time and a little bit more patience. I was going to say a little bit of patience, but I think we're now at the point where I can say people have been patient. I'm not going to sit here and call you bitches just for thinking, what's taking you guys so long? What's taking us so long? I understand the concerns, but a little bit more patience is necessary. What else? Big up to Lorenzo. Big up to Bobby. Big up to Josh. Big up to Warrior. Big up to Jay. How is the title insensitive? It would be insensitive if I called Dele Alli a prick or something. All I said was Chelsea fans now want him for fuck's sakes, because why do they want him? Like, first off, we'll go through this, and I need to fully watch the interview, but I basically got a summary of it, and Dele Alli's been through a lot of shit in his life. I thought genuinely the guy's head was just gone, and like he kind of just lost motivation for football at an early age. But it turns out like there's just been a lot of personal issues the guy's been going through, and it breaks my heart to hear that sort of stuff. The stuff he's going through at the age of 6, 7, smoking at 7 years old, sent to Africa, like obviously sexual assault and all of that, adopted at a young age. It's a lot to go through at a young age, man. And props to him for speaking out on it, because I think it sets a good example to other people that they can speak out about their problems and everything. And more power to him. I hope he beats all of his demons. I hope he can try and find at least part of his old self again. But the reason for that title was because after all of that, people are talking about Dele Alli to Chelsea. Who says no? And he could be good debt for us. Pay-as-you-play contracts and all of this stuff. And hear me out on Dele Alli. Poch knows Dele Alli better than everybody. Prime Dele Alli would revolutionize this Chelsea team. What are you guys talking about? What were you guys doing? We have literally just finished 12th. We are clearing out the squad. And you want to bring in a guy who respectfully hasn't proved anything in 4 to 5 years. What are we doing? What are we doing? Like, let me just show you a couple of the tweets that I've seen going through the timeline. And this is why I like that fun. This is why the title says Chelsea fans want Dele Alli, for fuck's sakes, because it makes no sense. I feel for the guy. I empathize with everything that he's gone through. It doesn't mean you deserve a Chelsea contract. What are we doing? It sounds like Arsenal fans. Just emotion and storyline merchants. It would be a great redemption story for him. Maybe it would be, but you need to see something to go off first. Could Poch get Dele Alli back on track at Chelsea? He knows him better than anybody. Maybe on a pay-per-game contract packed with bonuses. I've heard of worse deals. Have you? Have you really? I haven't. Chelsea, hear me out on Dele Alli. No, I'm not. Dele Alli to Chelsea. No. Pochettino wants to help Dele Alli revive his career. This I've got no issues with. Because this is just Pochettino wanting to help like, someone he's worked with, someone he probably has a deep friendship with. And fair play to him on that. If you want to bring him back to Cobham and like let him train as a little olive branch and all of that, maybe get him back up to fitness and then he can go find a club and try and revitalize his career. Go do that. That's fine. Help him out. He does no reason for a contract. There's literally no fucking reason for it, and it makes no sense. Was there anything else? No, it's just more. Yeah, Dele Alli to Chelsea. Who says no? The guy was at Everton a year ago and he didn't make it work. And now we're trying to talk about Dele Alli to Chelsea. What are we doing? What are we doing, man? RD, exactly that. Empathy for everything that he's gone through, but don't be dumb. Don't be stupid. Dele Alli to Chelsea makes literally no sense. It would be one of the most brain-dead moves ever, and it would just be littered with PR. That's all it is. That's all it is. Put that to one side and just forget about it. Forget about it. Big up to Dele Alli, though. Best of luck in the rest of your life and your future. I hope all the best for him. But no, we are not doing Dele Alli to Chelsea. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Big up to Jorgen saying, what about Carrasquilla? Am I being trolled or something? Is that a fake name? I've never heard of that guy in my life. Okay. Adalberto Carrasquilla. I'm from Houston Dynamo FC. Never seen this guy in my life. Never seen this guy in my life. Sorry, bro. He's a midfielder, I guess, but nah, probably not. Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, this guy's trolling. There can be a timeout, a little timeout. Exactly, Bertram. Exactly. Why do people think it's disrespectful to bring it up or it's insensitive? Please, that is bitchy. That is bitchy. You can't even have a conversation with him because a video, an interview's come out and it's a sensitive situation right now. No, we can have conversations. We can talk. Like, let's not be silly. Let's not be silly. Fabrizio tweet, apparently. What's Fabrizio saying? What is Fabrizio saying? Understand PSG are not planning to sell or offload Gianluigi Donnarumma. Okay. So there goes the Kepa news. There goes the Kepa news. Kind of a shame, but at least that makes a bit more sense because the article I saw saying PSG don't want a new goalkeeper because they don't rate Donnarumma's ball-playing skills and they want Kepa, De Gea, or Lloris. It's like sack your scouts. Sack your scouts immediately. That is the worst transfer list I have ever seen in my life. Ever seen in my life. How do you like that article's fake now, so I can crash on the guy who wrote that. Because how do you want to write a story saying that PSG want a goalkeeper that can be better at playing out the back and they want De Gea? De Gea. That guy couldn't pass a fart, let alone a ball, bruv. And they genuinely wanted him. Bullshit. Even Kepa, like his ball playing skills are hella overrated. He is good at it. He's not excellent. He's not world class here. And to be honest, Kepa holds onto the ball for way too long and kills counter attacks all the time. So why would he want either a Lloris? That is the bummiest transfer list I have ever seen. Ever seen. So that was obvious bullshit then. So there's no real reason discussing it. I was going to say I wouldn't mind keeping Kepa, but if there's a club that's willing to save us from that 150k a week wage packet, take that opportunity because we've been waiting years for it. But yes, it's not happening. Yes, it's not happening. Enrique hates the hair as well, does he? Don't blame him. Don't blame him. Am I going to any of the US games? Nope. But we will be doing watch-alongs here. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. But yeah, I guess Kepa isn't going anywhere then. What's next on the agenda list? Let's talk about the sponsors. Let's talk about the sponsors because we kind of fucked ourselves here. I say fucked ourselves only financially, but still. Where is this? Where the fuck is this? Okay, cool. There we go. Chelsea are asking for just 25 million now to be at the front of their shirts for next season. And they're throwing the women's team into the package as well. Should have stuck with steak. Like, for me, I've been saying the only problem I had with steak was that it looked like a shit logo. But I wouldn't have cared too tough if they had ended up going with steak, because they'd have to do sponsorless kits anyway. So it's like everybody would be happy. But because of the big outrage over that, we pulled out a steak. Because of the Premier League, we pulled out the Paramount deal. Now we're kind of fucked with a month left before the season starts. All because we didn't want a gambling company on our shirt. It's stupid. It's fucking stupid. And I'm in two minds with this over the ownership. Because on one hand, I'm thinking promotion and advertising was meant to be one of these guys' strengths. And they've taken a big L on this, in my opinion. But the other side is they are trying to just appease the fans. And the fans were massively against it. So I can't 100% blame them for turning away because of what the fans say. But I could also say they didn't have to listen to them. You don't have to listen to the fans for everything either. I don't know. It's disappointing, I guess. But with the fact that they got fucked over with Paramount, and with the fact that they are trying to appease the fans after what was a very shit last 12 months on the pitch for Chelsea, I'm not too annoyed by it. Also, it's just not really my money like that. As long as fans aren't impacted by this, and like ticket prices go up or season tickets go up or something stupid. But yeah, it's just disappointing. It's a bit disappointing. Just get me an aesthetically pleasing sponsor, though, and it will be fine. It will be fine. The CST didn't say shit with alcohol sponsors is folks' outrage. I hear what you're saying, but this wasn't just the Chelsea Supporters Trust who was against it. The Chelsea Supporters Trust is a very small portion of the fan base. And there was a much wider portion against it too. There were fans who didn't care, but there was a lot of fans that did care. And it's not just the Chelsea Supporters Trust. Like, I'm sure the majority of the Muslim fan base were against it, for one, because religious reasons. They don't want to be wearing a gambling sponsor on their shirts. And fair play to them. That's their religion. That's their values. I'm not going to judge them on that. There's a bunch of different factors. Like, I think Chelsea should have just looked at it from a financial perspective. Pick whatever's offering you the most money and fuck everybody else. That's what I think they should have done. But the owners are in a shit situation too, because they'll piss off somebody with whatever they do. So it's like you can't please everybody. I don't know. I feel like people just shouldn't have been bitching about it, in all honesty. People just shouldn't have been bitching about it. Yes, get me my Playboy sponsor. Get me my Playboy sponsor. That would be groundbreaking. Record sales for Chelsea kits if we got Playboy. With the gold font and everything. Brilliant. What else? So make your point about not buying the kit. Yeah, I guess. Go classic football shirts. I mean, there's been United fans that haven't bought the merchandise for like the last decade or so, all just because of their beef with the Glaziers. So, you know what? You make a very fair point. Make your point by not buying the kit. Yeah, actually, that makes way more sense. You know, it's stupid. It's stupid. It's dumb. It's dumb. I said the reason why I didn't want steak was because the sponsor looked like shit. It weren't because of any values. I've been telling you guys that. I said I just wanted a logo that looked nice. Not one that screamed mid-table or relegation battle. I didn't care about the gambling. I don't care. It's got nothing to do with me. Plus, my gambling record stinks anyway, so I can't even say like, oh, I don't do it, so I don't value it. No, like, I'm guilty as well. So it is what it is. But yeah, I empathize with what Josh said. Just don't buy the shirt if you don't like it. Or you can get the print taken off. What else do we have? Lukaku. So let's talk about the whale. Let me just get one of these tweets up. So Lukaku will not be returning to England. Lukaku is not returning. A shame. A real shame. Chelsea and Inter are in contact. There was a €30 million bid submitted, but Chelsea still don't consider that at the level wanted to make a new deal happen. Chelsea believe there are 2 more clubs prepared to enter the race, and Inter hope to make this deal happen in time to avoid any other club's attempt to sign Lukaku. Now, that one line to me says Inter aren't as convinced that Lukaku 100% wants them and only them. Because then they wouldn't care about time. They wouldn't care about time at all. They'd be very patient. I've been saying on these streams, like, it's Euros year. He needs fitness. He needs sharpness. So he needs a club. If Inter Milan can't afford the money, he will eventually have to find himself a different club to go to. I think the 2 clubs' interests are probably Juventus and AC Milan, because they're the only 2 European clubs that showed interest. Cough up the money, Inter, or watch him go to a rival. Imagine he goes AC Milan. That would be beautiful. Like, I want to see how long you lot can rely on Lukaku's loyalties for, because we can't. Matt Law also said Inter Milan will come back this week with an offer of around £30 million, not euros as like the last bid, pounds, and add-ons for Lukaku. Chelsea want 40 million, but they'll agree on something around 35. Get the money sorted. And get that prick gone. We got this. So, yeah. This deal is long. This deal is jarring, but Lukaku's not turning up to training, thankfully. And Chelsea still want their money. So, Inter Milan, time is money and money is fitness. Money is not transfers with Lukaku, it's fitness. Because you let that guy miss 2 weeks of preseason, it will take you 2 months to get him back up to shape. So, take your time, man. Take your time. You're only fucking yourselves in the process. What? What is... Oh, okay, that shit's fake. Thank the Lord. Yeah. Fake news is going to have to be a timeout. So, sorry, man. And I'm not tricking me. Cool. So we spoke about the hippo. We spoke about Kepa. Maignan. Matt Law said, I know in the last 2 weeks there's still been conversations about Maignan, which leads me to believe that the whole goalkeeping thing hasn't been completely left alone. This, to me, just says monitoring. We are monitoring. Maignan was reportedly not wanting to join us anyway, and AC Milan don't want to sell him, and they're not going to sell him unless the money's stupid. So, yeah, I don't believe this for a sec. Maybe we are still looking for goalkeepers, but I don't think we're actively pressing for them. I think the main aim is still 8 and 10. So, I wouldn't really jump to any conclusions of it. Do you actually want Gallagher to leave memes aside? I don't care whether he stays or goes. Right now, he's emergency 10 depth, and I guess we need that in the team. But the guys, respectfully, has shown me nothing on the ball in the last year. His touch is horrific. He's not positionally aware. His passing range is atrocious. Can't take on a man. He's good for a little finesse shot outside the box and a little bit of road running, but that's it. I'll give him a second season if he's still here, but I don't care if he's here or not. If Spurs give us any semi-decent amount for him, bye. If we end up keeping him, cool. Whatever, man. Might as well just chill. Fabrizio said Chelsea offered 70 million for Caicedo with add-ons, and Brian said no. Where did he say that? Where did he say that? The latest I heard on Caicedo was Chelsea are moving for him. The deal is now moving. The two clubs are discussing the amount of the fixed fee, and 70 million is not enough. Okay, so I'm guessing 70 million is the first fee and then the rest in installments, and they don't want that. And with potentially a couple of add-ons. Whatever. Let them get it done. Let them get it done. I feel like people are just being impatient because, again, time. And, yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Is there any other topics? So William was offered to Chelsea, but the club aren't interested. Good. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it. Link's going out. Right, sending the link out to the panel. So while we're doing this, as always, hit the like button and subscribe. Super chat if you want to guarantee your comment gets read out. And let's get the panel in. Nearly done, guys. Nearly done. Cool. I think that's everybody. I think that is everybody. Oh, no, wait. Calm. Yes, Mitchy boy, what are you saying?
How you doing, pal?
Long day.
Fun and games last night, eh?
Bro, it's just ridiculous last night.
Yeah.
I don't get those guys, but I don't get a lot of the people in Minerals Hive, so...
It's just 4 or 5 people, buddy. That's what you got to remember. It's 4 or 5 people. But,
yeah, some of the mods on there are decent. Beautiful Game's cool. Hannah, she's cool. Never had any issues with her. Rest of them, I don't feel like there's anybody else I haven't fallen out with. But yeah, any of these guys trying to make stories up and all this shit. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. We don't care about people's personal lives like that.
It's all waffle. It's all waffle anyway, you know.
We have a Pies tweet on Colwell. Apparently, a £40 million bid from Brighton for Colwell has been rejected. Which isn't surprising at all. Isn't surprising at all.
Did you see the Ornstein thing?
The what?
There was an Ornstein dagger about 21 minutes ago. I can't remember what it was about.
I swear it was about Henderson.
No. It was about one of our players, but I can't remember who it was. Oh, who was it? I put it in the chat.
Ornstein. No, the last tweet was about Fabinho.
Yeah, I've got it. Wait now. Liverpool in for Caicedo. Ornstein about 21 minutes ago. So I take it you missed that. Yeah, Ornstein about 21 minutes ago. Liverpool in for Caicedo. It was on Twitter.
I don't see it on his Twitter page.
It could be because Henderson decided to leave.
Oh, that fits. That fits. Yeah.
Oh no! It's a fake tweet.
Oh, you're joking. How'd you tell it's fake? How'd you tell it's fake?
Look at the @ Like the main name could be David Ornstein, but if you look at the @ you'll see if it's the same or not. That's a fake one. You nearly gave me a heart attack.
Yeah, it panics you though, eh? It panics you when you see these stories.
Yeah, shit. But yeah, there's nothing on that Liverpool ain't in for Caicedo. Thankfully, it still does. It still just does.
People are really for the Caicedo thing. All the people I spoke to, they're
so what people think? Liverpool, they don't have to talk to Caicedo people.
Who?
I mean, they probably are, but they didn't talk in directly due to they still have a midfielder on the book. So if Henderson leaves, I can see the potential. There's not even with Henderson, they're still short in the midfield.
There's been no link to Caicedo. So
well, it doesn't mean that, like in the newspapers, yes, but it doesn't mean that there was not.
No, I'm talking about like they're in the nose and none of that has linked them to Caicedo.
Yeah, Mitchy boy, you sure it's not a fake Ornstein account?
No, it is a fake. It's been proven to be fake.
Look at you. Moya comes in with 5 seconds late.
But I don't consider. Everybody's a threat. A player is always a threat to be purchased as long as he ain't on your team. So I don't really get.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? If he ain't on your team, he ain't on your team. Anybody could at any time come in for him.
We need to get it over the line because we need them.
I need them in preseason. I want
to watch him in those games. He needs to gel with the team.
It's not about me watching it. It's about
he needs to gel with the team. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to see him in the Chelsea shirt so I can judge his aura.
I think what he does more in training will be more important than what he does in the preseason game.
Did you see Roman in the court with European Court of Arbitration?
No. Not
yeah,
even.
Roman is suing to overturn the sanctions, saying that he's not, like, it's illegal, like, to put it somebody based on, like, assumption. But hey,
or affiliation.
I don't think it's good. Yeah, or affiliation. But I don't believe for a second that I believe that it will be overturned because everything is like
anti-Russia.
At this moment, yes. At this moment,
I'll
yes.
say it. It is what it is. Everything's anti-Russia right now.
Yeah. Remember when we put Trump in the White House? Remember that story? Shit.
I don't remember that one. But yeah, 40 million was never going to be enough. Cole ain't for sale anyway, so they can hold that. Big up Roman saying, Mitchie, you almost gave me a heart attack. Me as well, bro. Me as well. Thankfully, it weren't true though. Thankfully, it weren't.
And remember, I told y'all yesterday, Jerky was gonna be 50 million. Didn't I say that shit?
Yeah.
Everybody, it's gonna be 35. I said 35. 35 what? Like, why would he be? If he's as good as y'all saying, why the fuck would he be $35 million? As like his for sale number. It's no way. It's no way.
Maximum potential. It started with anti-Arab. Now it's just continues with anti-Russia.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't stop.
They always have to have somebody. Remember, it used to be North Korea. Nobody don't care about North Korea anymore. Why? What happened? It's not the axis of evil anymore. What happened? You know what I mean? It's always somebody.
It has to be a threat. The people only react to a threat. That's why they behaved like they're willing to follow the rules only if the threat is visible.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let's move on from that. Jerky, like if you think Lavia is 50 million, why wouldn't anybody put 50 million for Jerky? Like if 19 years old Lavia is gonna be around 50. Why are they not gonna put same money on
Same number.
I think people are just following reports because there was one that said 35 million euros, another one said 50.
Okay, wow, 50 million euros, big
But
deal.
no,
between
50 million pounds. When I came in yesterday and I put on my name was 50 million pounds for Turkey, everybody was like, he's not gonna cost 50. I said, I just seen a report that he's gonna cost 50. There's no way you don't know.
But like, that's what the argument was. You saw a report that said 50. I'm guessing other people saw a report that said 35.
But
yeah,
even
Jimmy,
my
it wasn't
logic
about
behind
that,
it, because I was saying if he's as good as what y'all saying, there's no way he's gonna be no 35 million euros. There's no fucking way.
But
no way.
It's not about 5-10 million difference. It's about the general view. For example, what's his name? Caicedo is 80 million in the winter.
Not euros. Y'all keep telling me. I told y'all what it was yesterday. Y'all told me it wasn't 50.
Jimmy,
Now today y'all telling me it's euro. It's fucking pounds. I know what I heard. It's pounds. I didn't hear
Jimmy,
euros.
how did you didn't get shot from that cup? I have no idea. I watched the video.
Because that cop is a bitch. Sometimes when
you're
a
brave man. You're a brave man because I remember that video before.
I won't lie.
I remember that video before.
Is 50 million euros.
But anyway, look, the video, the whole thing with euros, whatever, it doesn't matter. The general assumption, it's that amount of money. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's usually around the same amount. For example, Caicedo was 80, and we would have had him in the or Arsenal in January. But now Rice is 105. Now all of a sudden Caicedo is like, you know what, Brighton Caicedo is not 80 anymore. That was the price before. And makes you think, what would be amount for Enzo right now this summer if we didn't got him in January?
Jesus Christ.
You would have went for a big bag.
Oh my God. Remember,
you see what I'm saying?
He was already cooking. He was
yesterday's
cooking
price isn't today's price.
He was cooking.
That's my feel. Like, can you imagine if we didn't got Caicedo,
130?
Enzo, and I mean, you can say that the reason Rice is that price because of Enzo, but I don't think it was that. It was the World Cup, like literally a couple of months ago and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's that.
Yeah, Enzo.
Those prices.
There's no way we'd have got Enzo. No way. As a matter of fact, you know what? You know what would have happened, Alex?
What?
Real Madrid wouldn't have bothered with Jude Bellingham.
Another thing.
They would have got Enzo. They wouldn't have bothered with Jude Bellingham.
Yep.
They would have got Enzo.
Real Madrid will not buy
they wouldn't have got
Enzo. Jude Bellingham. They would have got Enzo.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's true. That could be true too.
Not for sure, but I'm thinking more than likely that's what I think would have happened. Yeah. Because he's a better prospect. He's a better prospect.
There is somebody is farting in the chat, so I'm gonna.
Yes, I did fart. Yes, thank you very much, though. I did fart.
And I will say, I still believe there is a roof bigger for Caicedo than Rice.
Why the fuck we're gonna hijack Declan Rice anyway when he's already official at Arsenal?
I don't think it's official yet, Fatur.
Who's that?
Yeah, but Fabrizio said, "Here we go," though.
Banter.
Oh my God!
I mean, even if we hijacked Rice, we'd have to pay more than what we might have to pay Caicedo now.
No Rice, come on, people.
I know. I don't even know.
Here we go. So what's the point?
Well, we
the point is, Mikel hold the Manchester United jersey, and he changed his mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why would we hijack a deal where we had to pay even more money than what we're fighting for now?
Yeah, I don't think
it makes no sense.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Rice anyway, he's not a proper Chelsea.
Okay, next topic.
We've never been in for Rice, have we? It's just off.
No, not. You see, this is the funny part. Chelsea, all those things that people
Chelsea didn't want Rice.
Chelsea never was that interested.
You know how I know Chelsea didn't want Rice?
If
you watch the Lampard interview, he says, I wanted Rice. So he's basically telling you, I wanted him, not the club. If you just read it between the lines of what Lampard, oh yeah, I wanted Declan Rice when I was at Chelsea. He didn't say, we wanted Declan Rice. He said, I wanted Declan Rice. I don't think the club.
not we.
Yeah, he said I. He didn't say we or Chelsea was in for. He said I wanted Declan Rice. So I really feel like the board didn't want him. The fans wanted him.
I want Aubameyang as well at that time. He said he wanted Aubameyang as well at that time. I remember when he was at Chelsea. He tried to get Aubameyang.
Yeah, Lampard did. Yeah.
Yeah. He wanted Aubameyang and Ziyech.
I wouldn't be surprised if Pochettino turns his around and look at Aubameyang a different way. I wouldn't be surprised.
Obama blood client.
But I think Aubameyang is practicing with the also ran squad.
No, he's training.
I think he's just come like the first. You're not going straight onto the grass. You're going to the fitness first.
No, he's meant to be back on Monday. He's
the thing about
back on Monday.
The thing about Aubameyang, though, is I think he's one of those players that the club have already decided he has no future here. I don't think Pochettino is going to be able to change that.
Again.
If he wants him, what do you mean? If Poch say, yo, I want Aubameyang, and say, Aubameyang, you in my plans? Like, you're really in my plans? I think Aubameyang would say, okay. Fuck you running to?
There's no one else who's come in for him.
It's just my guess is he's one of those players. I'm sure Chelsea and Pochettino spoke about some players even during the interview process very early on. I think he's just one of those players that they said, just like Gallagher, for example. We saw a report that said if he until an offer comes in for at least 50, then he doesn't have to go anywhere. But if an offer comes in for that amount, then he's going to leave. So I'm sure they have some conditions like that for certain players.
Of course there is. Everybody. There's only a handful of players that price is not going to change the mind. But the rest of them
that's not a crazy price. That's a very achievable price for a lot of clubs.
Look, I think Aubameyang is going to be... Chelsea is going to look at the striker at the matter of chronological situation based on how Jackson is going to perform, based on how Caicedo is going to go through. I will say never, especially in football. Never say never in football.
That's I don't disagree with that. I don't do this. I don't do that either.
I tell you the truth, I rate Auba like, look, if you think that, what's the Aubameyang problem last season? It was shit season. But if you put him in front of the goal, he's deadly.
Aubameyang's better than Kai fucking Havertz.
If we're creating
100%.
For example, yes. No, what I'm saying is, did you see again that Mudrik's assistant for the national team?
Mm-hmm.
That's Aubameyang's blood and bread and butter.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? The James crosses into the box. That's Aubameyang's blood and butter. Like I said, I don't need a lot from my striker. I just want him to hold the position, be comfortable where he is, and be deadly finisher.
Yeah.
I don't need him to be as fast as Usain Bolt. I really don't. And you can always and don't tell me he cannot press because he can. Lukaku cannot press. He can.
I mean, no.
Why didn't start games for Inter and Edin Dzeko and Lautaro did start.
I did.
Press.
Hold on, Moya. What's the job of a striker as a press?
Just to direct the ball. Oh, my bad.
Don't help the fraud.
Don't help the fraud, bro. What kind of question is that? Like, why is that hard to answer? You direct the play a certain way. You don't have to like actually win the ball. You just have to create a barrier for the defense to move the ball around. Close.
No, you basically direct where you're gonna trap him. So you don't need to be running around like a crazy maniac all the time.
You don't.
He doesn't. But did we see Alba play last season at times? He just looked out of it.
Because he barely played. They didn't.
My God!
They
Can
barely
you imagine
played.
criticize the player that had 2 games in the season? Not because
I'm talking about
Of course, he's gonna be out of
I'm
it.
talking
He
about
barely played.
I'm talking about he barely was even moving. I'm not talking about he wasn't scoring. That's
Nah,
secondary.
I can't agree with that. I can't agree that he wasn't moving.
Seriously, even when he was playing, they preferred him to keep him on the left and still keep Kai Havertz up top.
And what point are you trying to make there? I'm not talking about regardless of where he's playing. My point is his movement.
Okay.
His movement off the ball.
Did the Chelsea pressing was good last season?
It was not. It
Okay.
was not. But you can
So
still
let
look at
me tell
individuals and what they're attempting to do.
individually. You see, this is where
You can
losing
still
me.
look at what they're attempting to do.
No. I don't
He
need
looked
somebody
lackadaisical.
I don't need somebody one to press because there's no point. If you don't press as a team, it's no point of it.
Yeah. It's all or nothing.
Exactly.
I
So
know you
you
have to-
look
I know
stupid
you
if
have
you're
to-
just running by yourself. And
I
this
don't
is
need
what
him to
happened to
run.
Felix too before. Felix was trying to press, and he was doing it by himself. He look at around, he's like nobody there.
That's not.
What's
yeah,
the point?
and that's not what Alba was doing. I'm not talking about him running around aimlessly, and he wasn't even being where he needed to be. Positionally, he was not where he needed to be.
Nobody was.
Off.
A lot of the games he played, he barely got any service of the ball at
We're not
all.
talking
I'm
about
wondering
on
what
the
he's
ball. We're
judging
talking
off of.
off the
We
ball.
mean
We're talking
position.
about last
Like,
season.
what do you mean?
To have an effective press,
He wouldn't
you
even
to
have
press
the
as
chance
a
to
Cross
unit.
is coming in
Look,
and he wasn't
look,
there.
right.
Like, what, I'm
Look,
confused.
hold up. Like Alex said, I'm not someone to say, never. Like I would never say never for anything. He could turn up for preseason. He can become the striker that Pochettino needs. But we understand what Pochettino needs for a lot of the players in terms of fitness, what he wants them to do on the pitch. Have we seen that from Alba in recent years?
Have you seen that from? Hold on a second. Have you
Recent
seen that?
years, yes.
Bro, he's
Years?
30. He's 33, and he's looking out of it as every season.
You know what's
Like,
funny? You know
what
what's
do we-
funny?
But
You
with
think
Barca,
that
he
Alba is
was
gonna
he was
be-
going
He was
You know
just
what's
at Barca
funny? That
banging
Harry
goals,
Kane-
bro. He was
Dude, La
just
Liga's
at
slow as
Barca
hell.
banging
You know
goals.
what's
It's a
funny?
different-
La
That
Liga's slow
Harry
as hell.
Kane
One
was
at a
I'm sorry, it's
time,
what?
guys.
Harry
What
Kane
you
was
gonna say? It's a
apparently
different league?
huge.
So what you
huge
don't have to
That's
move in
slow.
La Liga?
Slower
3 at a
players.
time.
How
Guys,
many
one
games did he
person
play?
talk at once.
Fuck's sake, people.
Please.
You're telling
Look,
me Harry
I'm
Kane
not
doesn't work
saying
hard.
I'm not saying that I will prefer Aubameyang to stay. I'm saying if the market of the forwards is not the crazy thing, and if we're
I
really
agree with
really
that.
short of it, we can keep him. That's all I'm saying. That's number one. Number two, if you think that Pochettino is a pressing team, where was Harry Kane when he was there? Was he presser?
Harry Kane is not a presser. Allow it.
He's not a press. I'm not even talking about pressing.
But hold
I'm
on a
talking about
second. But you
hard
said
work
hold
off
on.
the
But the
ball. And I
Pochettino, you
used
said
pressing
based
as
on
an example.
Pochettino. I'm asking you based on Pochettino. Did Harry Kane press?
No, but can Alba do what Harry Kane was doing on Pochettino's
Oh
team?
my god!
So,
What's the
no,
okay?
you
Okay.
brought
Okay.
up-
Okay.
you brought up
Hold
Kane
on.
and
When did?
Pochettino's
Hold on.
team.
You saying that that Harry Kane did what at when Pochettino was there?
He was dropping deep to create. He did work hard off the ball, but he did not press.
Hold on a second. When he was there, he didn't do that.
Exactly.
He did it later when he left.
Under
Then
Mourinho.
he start going deeper. Why you lying, Moya?
Mourinho completely transformed Kane as a striker.
Exactly, because
Completely. There is a
he
clear
was
before
on-
and after.
Exactly.
In terms of
He was
productivity,
never dropping an
average
okay, hold on.
position,
But not
all
enough.
the assists.
Guys, one at a time. Let
Sorry,
people
Lewis.
Okay,
finish
so-
their
Freaking fraud,
sentences.
Yo,
No. That's fine. I'll take my L. I got the time.
Order in the court.
But
Order
can
in the court.
Aubameyang do that?
Alex,
Okay,
Andre Santos took his braids out. The froze back out, baby. He's ready for preseason. He's ready. We're
Shameless.
waiting.
Yeah, let's not.
Dele Alli then.
The Afro's out,
Right.
baby.
Let's not forget we got you on clip, so we'll wait for the December.
Oh, so he gets clipped every second.
Matt Love.
What's his
Team C
name?
Caicedo as a Chelsea player already. I hope they do.
Yeah, big up Simon for the donation. Matt Law said that a lot of teams already see Caicedo as a Chelsea player, and that's why no other teams have gone in for him. Really? I mean, that
he
sounds a bit weak-minded, but okay, I'm not complaining. I ain't
Well, if the
complaining.
player doesn't want to agree to any terms besides Chelsea, then there's no point. Right?
Ryan, no.
They don't have money.
I didn't even read the super chat.
Who's that? Who's his team? Who you support?
Liverpool.
Ryan
Get
Liverpool.
the fuck out of here.
I was
Get
about
the
to
fuck
say,
out of
get the fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
All crazy, bruv.
We got United fans, Liverpool fans watching.
No, this is the same.
Well, they're selling all that midfield, Alex. They might have to move Trenton to the midfield for real.
That's what I'm saying. I told you, man.
Crazy.
If they get rid of all that damn midfield, they really might have to move him in the midfield.
Yeah.
Let's see who they buy.
I think so, Alex. Before
Paulina.
I said that what's his name? He's not. What's his name?
Alex
alleged.
not staying in the midfield.
No. I'm saying that Partey also leaving. I knew he's going to leave. He's gonna live in a country where has no extradition.
So what? You got like Saudi, Russia.
Yeah. I think he's going to Russia.
No.
He's going to Saudi. He's already agreed the personal terms. He's going to Saudi.
a week in Arsenal. He's Arsenal, one of Arsenal's best players. He's very
good. I think he's still better than Rice. I think he's still better than Rice.
This is my
Rice
thing, right?
is not the ceiling.
I can't remember what stream I was watching it on. They brought up a good point, right? Last year, Partey was better than Rice.
And the first third of the season,
Rice has to step up a level. He can't just come and bring.
He has to show he's 100 million pounds worth.
Yeah, like
from day one, from day dot.
It's not
otherwise people are going to be on his ass.
Look, I wasn't medsing the pressure. Like I was just thinking, okay, Rice 100 million. I really wasn't medsing the pressure. He's taking Partey's spot. Partey shined
City did not start well. City did not start season well.
They pissed around.
So no. It's not about pissing. It's about the reason why was the reason Stones start to play in the midfield.
Right.
It was Rodri, innit?
Because of Rodri. So Partey was the best deep midfielder in the league at that point. And Rice technically did not perform in the Premier League in the whole season. He only started coming up in the last thing when they start fight for the relegation.
For the conference.
And even it wasn't for him at the league still. He was the one that got him trophy. To be fair, that's fine.
Right.
But I don't think Rice was compared to Partey. I think Rice can reach that.
Yeah,
because he's still younger.
If you talk about the end of the season,
but the skills level, Partey is still over. Come on.
Because if you're talking team of the season last year and you're talking DM, it's between Partey and Casemiro. Rodri. Those three. Nobody would have said Rice.
You know how hard it is to play as a lone DM in a possession-based team.
Yeah.
You have the ball all the time, and you have to intercept. You have to because Rice play West Ham. The starting position is quite deep. So he has a lot of help. Like he doesn't have to defend higher, biggest distance. Because when you play high line and then the ball you have to lift your chest back. You have to defend larger spaces compared to.
It was none of that with West Ham.
Yeah, West Ham. No,
it's not. It was what's his name? It was the other guy that Souček. For me, I don't care how good you are. It's still hard to defend one by yourself, and that. When the transition is back, and who you gonna leave over there by yourself? Rice is gonna be the one.
I think so.
That's what Rodrigo's saying.
Rice and people.
If you can handle that.
Like, okay, you're gonna bring what Zinchenko again to help Rice?
He's fucking hard.
I'm telling you right now, Zinchenko is gonna be better than Kai Havertz in the position what Arsenal fans think that Kai Havertz is Zinchenko plays high 8 for national team, and he's actually really good at it.
Yeah, he's an
he runs games for Ukraine. He runs games.
And he actually can spot the pass.
He plays the 10 for Ukraine, right?
Good player.
He
should be playing.
He should be playing midfield. Zinchenko
because he's a shit defender.
Between the lines. Zinchenko can find the pass between the lines way before Kai Havertz will.
Yep.
A lot of those
better first touch, better movement. Yeah, it's just
a lot of those games Arsenal was losing at the end of the season. He was getting cooked on his side. It was cooking him.
But he'll call a huddle every time.
Yeah, he'll call a huddle. Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
I think what another part of it was Partey also fell off towards the latter end of the season. Partey would sometimes obviously it allowed Zinchenko to get forward, but Partey was slacking.
He wasn't 100%.
Sorry.
No, it's not just you. It's everybody. It's everybody.
Fair enough. Fair.
Yeah,
It's
we
all
know he
good.
goes in the middle.
I think that was from earlier.
He had a problem getting back.
Yeah.
A lot of left backs and right backs play inverted, but they can get back. Shevchenko can't get back.
I mean, he's not a defender to begin with, so he was always going to need that cover
Yeah.
in the midfield. And
He's always a
They
midfielder.
didn't give
He
it to
thinks
him.
like a
Yeah.
midfielder.
It was Pep
Yeah.
that turned into a left back because he does that all the time.
He does that
But
all the
people
Well,
time.
he had no
defense.
choice because he had
He
the
had no left. I mean, Mendy.
what's
no,
his
no.
name?
Mendy's
Guy went to
out here
prison for it.
violating
You don't
women.
The guy's in prison. Is he in prison yet?
Is he in prison?
No,
Yeah,
No.
They're still doing
Mendy?
the trial. I think.
Mendy,
So-
yeah.
no. I'm thinking about the other Mendy. His stuff got thrown out.
Yeah.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it?
the Man
Real-
City
Real
Mendy.
Madrid.
Benjamin. Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, Benjamin.
Oh,
No, yeah.
Real Madrid.
Yeah, that was
Real
Madrid.
Madrid. His stuff got. His
Yeah, the
stuff
Real
was
Madrid.
he's
found
good,
to be
yeah,
not
he's good.
true.
Thrown out.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
Fairlawn Mendy is the Real
Benjamin,
Madrid.
Benjamin Mendy's trial's still kind of going on.
Yeah.
I think.
yeah,
That
he's going to
guy's
prison.
done. He's done.
He's done. He's done.
God damn.
Like never
Oh,
understood that.
Louis,
But
you have your haters hat on today. We are gonna cook Kai Hav.
Oh,
I think we're actually gonna watch the preseason game.
that's
I
something
ain't
we can
watching
find
that
out your
shit, but I'll be
I
there.
ain't watching. No.
Who are they playing?
Nuremberg.
They're playing Nuremberg.
Nuremberg.
I think
Oh,
it's
nah.
I'll just see the
man.
highlights. If he plays bad,
Arsenal?
I'll
Arsenal?
Arsenal
Arsenal,
playing
yeah.
Nuremberg. Yeah.
every
I'll see the fail
At what
compilation.
time?
Yeah, just
At
send me
what
that.
time? I'm gonna watch
In
it.
an hour 15.
I'm
yeah,
gonna watch it.
every missed passes, every missed shot, every
I'm,
lock.
I'm thirsty
Out
for some
there.
football right now.
who's playing today?
Arsenal,
Nuremberg.
Nuremberg.
Arsenal.
I thought it was tomorrow.
No, it's today.
I watched
That was
Jamaica
Friday.
get cooked last night. Jesus.
Yeah, Jamaica.
Yeah,
was
Mexico did a
bad.
number on
Oh, they were
immediately too. Opening
What,
goal,
yeah, they scored the
1 minute
second
10
minute.
or
Yeah,
whatever.
they scored on a free kick. After that free kick went in, I turned it off. I was
I
like,
swear
this
to
is
God, Jamaica are
Jamaica.
along with Nigeria, they're the two most top-heavy international sides because Jamaica
Yeah.
and Nigeria, they only have quality forwards.
attackers. They're attackers.
Yeah, everything else is
Midfield for
trash.
Jamaica,
Hey, you have a
non-existent.
Jamaican right beside you.
Nigeria have like
Turnover.
Noah Rebo. Defensively, they're both so poor.
Once the ball turned over, it's a wrap. It's
Yeah,
a wrap.
and,
Yeah,
and,
well,
and that's the
1
problem. No
o'clock.
one
Game
can
starts
give
at
him.
1
No one
o'clock.
can give Osimhen consistent service. No one can
Yeah.
give Leon Bailey
Yeah.
consistent service. No one can give Damari Gray service. He has to pick it up in these way back areas where it just
They all
doesn't
try to
suit
just
his
dribble
game.
past everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then Bailey will try it, and that doesn't work. It's too easy to game plan against. What
Yeah,
the
there's no
only chance they have is Mikel Antonio over the top too, and that's
Him
easy to
bullying
defend
people.
again because you
That's it.
can't play the lines without
Well, I
a
would
proper
say-
midfield.
Nigeria is levels above Jamaica.
Yeah,
of course,
like
of course.
Osimhen, like
course.
Osimhen.
Of course.
But in terms of top heavy, like where
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
quality is in one area, like
Yeah,
Germany.
we get
Germany
cooked all the
only
time
have
with
good
our defense.
midfielders. That's about it.
That's it. Their
Yeah.
attackers.
Krug- Fulkrug is decent. He's actually better than Havertz for Germany, far better than Havertz. And he was
Yeah.
a guy that was playing in the
He knows how to
second
score
Bundesliga
goals.
2 years ago for Bremen. So that
I
shows
don't
you
know
how
about
They have good attacking midfielders.
I don't know
too,
about
guess,
that.
wingers,
I
you
don't
could
know
say.
about him being better than Havertz. No.
Yes, he's
He's-
better than
yeah,
Havertz for
Havertz-
Germany up front. There's
knows-
no question
he knows
about
how
it.
to score
If
goals.
If you watch,
Oh my god.
Yeah,
If you
why
watch-
am
if
I,
you
why,
watch-
why am I
if you watch-
listening about people saying no? Let's switch something. I don't want to hear about international football. It's boring.
Yeah, please.
Right, well, big up Gavin Cuff saying no sponsor preferable after one of our worst seasons. Yeah, because we had to pull out of the state.
Because y'all bitched about it. What y'all talking about?
Bro.
They had
Yeah.
a sponsor, 40
you
million.
got what you wanted.
Nobody
Yeah, the
cares.
Paramount
Nobody-
deal,
like the
too.
fact
This is
that
awesome.
fans is complaining is fucking. It's like shut the fuck up. You can't have the cake. You can't eat the cake and then still want the cake. You fucking ate it.
And now they're
whine and
complaining
think,
that they ate the cake, even when they said they
like,
wanted
you
it.
ate the cake. Y'all, they had 40 million for 1 year. All y'all had to do was sit around. And this is
And-
my problem.
And not buy
Like,
the jersey.
I respect your. Well, I'm kind of lying. I don't, but you okay? You got your religion and you don't like gambling. Don't fucking gamble. The shirt don't say gamble. It says stake.com. If you don't like gambling, don't get like okay.
I think it's funny because if you ask
just-
people before Chelsea and that stake rumor came out, if you ask people what is stake.com, ain't nobody know what stake.com is.
Yeah, I
unless
didn't
they
even
Google
know.
it.
I didn't know.
And not only
I had no
that, not
idea.
only that,
Like-
and the non-religious people come with their morality, and then they come about, oh well, my dad was a gambling addict. That's your fucking degenerate father's problem. Nobody don't care. Nobody don't care. I seen a youth.
Times changes, man.
I'm not even gonna call no names because
No, but this is better for us.
A creator was like, "Oh, I had gambling problems in the past," and I'm like, "So what does you being a fucking degenerate bum gambler have to do with anybody else?" So now nobody can. So what if I'm obese?
Yeah.
So now we can't have a food sponsor. I used to be obese. I used to weigh 240 pounds. I don't want you to put food on a fucking sponsor.
No, what people need to stop
hungry.
doing. What people need to stop doing is looking for their football club who is in business and their business is making money to stop certifying their morality.
I was about to say moral, verifying your moral
confuses
compass.
me.
This
I
is
really
ESG
support my
shit.
club.
Yeah, what really confuses me are the people that are like, yeah, nah, fuck steak, but hey, how about Playboy?
But not only that, if we want to talk about addictions, they want Nintendo. How many fucking people been affected by video game addiction? It's the same shit. It's just about people.
I love Nintendo. Nah, Nintendo's cool.
But that's what I'm saying. My thing
I get what
is
you're
people
saying, I
want to
get what
use their own personal morals to try to broad. Like,
But
you
Jimmy,
can't do that.
But I actually think it's better we don't have a sponsor. Like, we get to buy shirts with like this clean, fresh.
I don't think
like,
that's gonna happen. I think they're gonna have a sponsor, and that's why you can't get the shirt to the 16th because they're holding it off. When they get the sponsor, then the shirt.
They might slap like the Chelsea Foundation on it or something. I don't know.
Because hear what? If I'm a sponsor, right? I don't want you selling shirts that ain't got my fucking name on it. If I'm paying, what am I paying 20-something million for?
I'm saying if we don't get a sponsor, they're gonna get
one.
Yeah, it's 25 million. Chelsea, 2 teams, the girls and the men. Somebody gonna come and say, you know what? Yeah, take this 25. But we had 40. I didn't know what stake.com was neither. I did not know.
Forest didn't have a
I did not
sponsor
know what
last
the fuck, and I didn't care.
I think Forest didn't have a sponsor last year. I think they had the UN refugee.
Oh, okay. That's what they did. Okay.
It looked nice to put a sponsor, though. It looked nice.
Give it to McLaren. I don't mind. Give it to McLaren or F1.
Listen, somebody need to Fatur. Go ahead, call your family and make them put Fatur on the shirt and give them that 25 million. We get 1 year of Fatur on our fucking kit. All right.
Nah, do Fanta or something. That'd be dope. Shout out Fanta. Nitrous oxide.
You the prince of Indonesia.
Hey.
OnlyFans. Nah, not OnlyFans.
But
Allianz. I don't know about that. But the bluish kit is the one I'm gonna buy. I like
as long
that
as it
one.
looks nice.
I got black and white. I got pandas that could go with those.
Mercedes, man. Mercedes Energy Petronas F1 team. If we get Red Bull, oh my god.
Red Bull.
We would not get Red Bull. RB Chelsea.
They even get Red Bull.
No, Red Bull Racing.
Yeah, why would they put Red Bull on a Chelsea kit?
Yeah, they only put it on their teams. I don't think they're gonna put it on other teams.
No, Red Bull
Hey, you never know. Hey, money talks at the end of the
Well,
day.
I think in
Money
the past they
talks.
used to, but now they only do it on their teams. Right?
If you throw crazy money, if you throw crazy money at Red Bull, they'll sponsor you. They don't give a shit. Why shouldn't?
No, they're throwing money at us. We don't throw money at them.
No, then we'll be RB Chelsea.
Actually, you know what? That would be hilarious because then if Johnny Minerals, you know how he always says it's doing a Red Bull project, and then y'all get sponsored by Red Bull, he would get so triggered. He would lose his mind. He would lose his mind because he's thinking that y'all are in some conspiracy Red Bull youth development project.
RB London.
And if y'all got Red Bull, he would be like, my conspiracy is right.
The dots and stuff. Yeah.
Be hilarious.
Oh my god.
Babel.
Mars is going to Saudi Arabia.
We had a meeting at this day.
You know why to even say RB Leipzig would never spend $100 million on a player. So why would you even say something like that?
Exactly.
These dudes don't spend that kind of money. So how the fuck are we doing?
Leipzig will spend up to like 40 or 50 if it's someone really damn good. I think they spent good money
for about 80.
I think they spent good money on Dani Olmo from Zagreb, but I don't even think that was 40. I think it was like 25, 30-ish million. I think Szoboszlai they got for a decent fee. Let me look.
And they flipped them for like double.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what they do.
They're flippers.
They just signed. They
blow
just
up.
broke their record. They literally just broke
Yeah,
their record.
Openda.
Yeah, Luis Openda. He is going to be a hell of a
He's
player.
from, yeah.
Absolutely
Yeah.
terrific.
What position he plays?
He's so good, man.
Who is it? What's his name?
I think he's a
Luis
striker.
Openda.
Luis Openda. He is a striker for Lens.
Oh,
Never heard
France,
of
from the
He's
French.
so good. He's he's Belgian, bro. He's so good. Honestly, man.
we said we could see him in the Prem in a few years for
Yeah.
$150 million.
Yep, that kind of.
Is this the market? Is this like the Premier League, the last place, where all the big money's at? So,
This is what I don't understand.
yeah.
If I remember haircuts used to cost $5. How much do people pay for haircuts now?
Like 30, 40.
So
And then if you're nice, you give them a tip. Yeah.
So it's like, why do people keep saying players cost too much? The price of everything goes up. And
I feel like
if the price in the league, the value, the evaluation of a team cannot go up, but the price of the players stay the same.
It's because their value
that economically makes 0 cents.
Sense.
Jimmy, when you were a kid, how much was a bottle of soda?
Exactly, 50 fucking cent, a quarter, depending on
That was
what
a
you buy.
nickel. It
Like,
was a
what
nickel
the
for Jimmy.
fuck?
When I was a kid, like 7 years, even ever since I lived in New Hampshire, I used to go to the convenience store and get a can of soda like this for like $2. Now, $3.
What is
You know
that?
what
Is
I'm
that
saying?
energy?
Bro, the prices go up. Everything's gone up. It's
Hey,
fun.
at least Arizona
man.
iced tea.
Arizona always $1.
Always
Yeah.
a dollar.
Yesterday's
you know,
price
think
ain't
of
today's price.
not selling to your rivals. Yeah, I think we're gonna see more and more players leaving like Man City, go to Arsenal, leaving Arsenal, go to Liverpool. More and more, we're gonna see more of these deals in the future because I feel like the other leagues just don't have the money. If you wanna make good money on your players, you just have to sell to like your direct rivals in the league. It's gonna be like in
damn it,
Italy. You know how in Italy,
Goddamn it,
don't
Tottenham
know.
will be the last. Tottenham will be the last team to sell to us. That'll be the last team to fall. Those fucking rat bastards.
Yeah.
Well, they want Gallagher.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, don't give it to him. I don't care. I'd rather keep Okay, no. I'd rather sell them, but just for the fuck you to them. There's no way in hell they're gonna hold us like this. They're gonna hold us like this for.
That's a reverse Uno card, man. We need to sell.
Jimmy and Steve are in my head. Crazy.
Yeah, we're the least qualified. By the way, I looked it up. Actually. RB Leipzig's record transfer is Szoboszlai for 36 million euros. So
I think they're broken.
And they just sold him for like
euros.
70.
Yeah, he sold for 70. Yeah. So even when they do,
Isn't it 38? If I'm not mistaken, I think they're gonna break it on Openda.
nothing's official yet, but I would assume something like that.
Any more Chelsea news?
Ah, yeah.
No, we don't have
talk
Chelsea.
about
Why do you think we're
Go
talking
look
about
on
this
Pie's tweet, nigga.
I don't follow him. Fuck out of here with that. Follow Pies.
We just signed that kid from Benfica, official.
Yeah,
now.
Diego
I've
Moreira.
seen him.
Moreira. Yeah.
Is he coming to be in the first team or
We're
what's
gonna
going
find
on?
out.
I'll ask him next time I see the owners.
No, I'm obviously
Wait,
right
trying to
wing.
tell. Like, is that a plan
I don't
of
think so.
theirs?
The kid has never played for Benfica.
Only time would tell, I think.
Well, there you go.
He's
Maybe
never
they loan him
played.
out to
No, he
Strasbourg.
was supposed to play for Benfica, but they
And then
wouldn't.
they
'cause
block it.
They blocked him because he wouldn't sign the contract.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was way more than talented enough to do it, but he wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
sign a contract. So they said, we're going to make you play on the B team. He said, all right, nigga, I'm going to Chelsea. Fuck you. Fuck out of here. Block me all you want, bitch. I ain't staying here. I'm going to the Prem, bitch.
Another one bites the dust. We got another
Hell
one.
yeah.
He's a right winger.
Yeah, he's a right winger.
Yeah, right. Yep.
Solid.
All right.
Building up the
And
wings.
right-footed, right?
And he's right-footed.
I believe
So
so.
he's
I'm
more of a
asking.
traditional winger.
I haven't seen.
I think he's a traditional. Like, I think he's right-footed.
Yeah. From the obviously, I've never seen him play. I only saw comps. The comps, it looks.
The comps always.
No, trust me. I watched some comps and I wasn't impressed.
Well, I remember I saw Timo Werner comps. I was so hyped, man.
Really? All I
Yeah,
saw.
Timo-
Nah, let's be honest. Listen, as a Timo Werner, stand myself. even through those clips, you could tell he was just he wasn't all.
Well, I know, but I was thinking like,
even through
oh,
those
he's gonna
clips,
do
you
that in
could tell he
Premier
was just a poacher.
Timo Werner's problem his entire career, even when he was starting out at VfB Stuttgart, he always missed sitters. Always.
Yeah, but
that was the consistent thing for him.
But you could, even through his clips, you could tell he was a poacher. Just through his clips, you could tell he was a poacher. He never did anything that was outrageous.
That's not the point, though. What I saw though was like, oh, he could maybe do this in the Premier League. They didn't show
on the
him
left.
this.
Yeah.
You know what? I think for me personally, when I watch strikers and goalkeepers, I can gauge the level of talent from comps. Midfield is a bit difficult. I need to see them in game. For me, as a striker, I can see from the comps, see how he finishes. I can really see like, oh yeah, what type of striker is.
So you knew Timo was gonna be ass, is what you're saying?
No, I didn't even think he's gonna do it.
Then what do you mean?
I wanted to bring a conversation to a specific topic about anybody watched Dele Alli's interview.
Yes,
I did.
You
Well, that's
I know what Jimmy thinks about it, so I read it. Jimmy, if you can calm down and just let us talk, because I heard what you want to say.
Oh yeah, I saw it on Twitter.
Hold on, wait, because you know what I said, that means nobody else don't get to know?
I don't know what Jimmy said.
Yeah, I don't know what Jimmy said.
Now you're not going to get to know.
Well, go then. Well,
Jimmy, best believe I'm gonna talk.
Jimmy, I thought everybody's following you on Twitter.
I'm taking my football and going home. Nope.
Okay. Put on your grown-up pants or shorts. And tell the rest of them who don't follow you on Twitter, frauds. By the way, follow him.
What even is your Twitter, Jimmy?
Yeah, tell them what it is, and I will try to see what everybody else is thinking, because I thought it was a pretty decent interview.
What'd you say, Alex?
Yeah, you thought it was what?
Yeah, I was going to ask Jimmy to tell everybody what he thought about it before I was gonna say it.
What I think about the interview?
Yeah. Because apparently not everybody
premature
follows you on Twitter.
Yeah, I think he should be more concerned about getting better and get the fuck off of TV and doing this woe is me shit. Like recovery from shit that he's saying he go through, you can't recover on TV. You can't recover in the public.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Those things that's not what the whole route that they took. That's PR. I hope y'all know that. Like I know it grabbed your heartstrings and all that. That's what it was meant to do.
No, Jimmy, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Bro, I'm not. Listen to me, man. Trust me. I live on the front. I'm on the front line of this.
No, I hear you. I just wanted to point out that he said himself that he's at the end of his journey. This isn't the start.
And that's my point. He should. You not only do you have to end your journey, you have to end the journey. Know you've been through it. Know that you're over it. Now you're in a position to do what he claimed he want to do.
Yeah, you need more stability.
I want to help other people and all that. Like, bro, you.
I don't think he's in a position. Yeah.
Of course not.
Didn't he just seek help
it's
not
too
that long
early
ago?
for the PR. And then what happens is you have all these people that come out of the woodwork now. Oh man, yeah, that's this, that. Man, people got fucking brothers and sisters that going through that same shit, and they don't give one fuck.
Right.
They got to get up and go to work. It's just something that people say that make them feel good. Trust me, I know. People claim you see a drug addict, people are like, oh, drugs is fuck. A drug addict walk by them, they were, oh, move that motherfucker away from me. A homeless person, you understand what I'm saying? Like people not real to this shit. People just say what makes them feel good.
That's true.
You
I think
understand
there's
what I'm saying?
lobbies.
As a person who's been on the front line of a lot of this shit, man, I know it, man. You know what I mean? Like people, they so fast to want to tell you what they're. Because all right, we live in a generation now. I know this is a little bit off topic, but Alex brought it up. Everybody, people want a mental issue. Everybody wants to be diagnosed with something. That like everybody, we live in this world that people go. I've had people say to me, "Are you in therapy?" I say no. Like, oh, you should go to therapy. What the fuck does that? You don't even know me like that. I didn't even say I have an issue. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't even say I had an issue. You should go. Well, everyone should go to therapy. That's not the answer to
Not
we live in
everyone
this-
needs. Not there for human beings. There's no one size fits all.
But this is my thing, Steve. There's so many different forms of therapy. People think you have to lay on somebody's couch. And so a lot of people, when they see these interviews, like especially with that what made the interview worse is Gary Neville's the biggest fucking fraud.
I didn't like the fact they had the Sky Bet sponsor in the middle of it. I thought that was fucking weird.
That shit was just so fraudulent, bro. And then when he started crying, he reached over and touched his leg. Like, that's so Oprah. I was just waiting for him to get
To be
up and
fair,
go,
that is
"You
how
get a
us men.
car,
That
and
is
you
how
get
us
a
men.
car."
That, to be fair, that was pretty accurate because that is how guys. I've been in those conversations before. If I'm talking man to man with my friend, and he says some shit. I don't know. Women are just so much better at being like, "It's okay, darling," or "I'm sorry." He was just kind of like,
That's
No,
what
I
I'm
mean,
saying, and these things come up, right? And they're real. They're so fucking real issues, but they're used as like clout, and that shit pisses me off.
Yeah.
It pisses me off. People care about it, right? It's literally like a 9-minute story. Everybody acting like they care now, right? About this and that, and then tomorrow nobody care.
They
Like,
go back abusing him.
Of course.
Yeah,
And there's gonna be something new in the news
You
cycle.
see people like,
That's
oh,
how
you
it
never
is.
know what players going through. You shouldn't even let a motherfucker go miss a goal tomorrow and watch what happen.
Yeah.
Monkey, nigger, this, that. If you're a black player, if you were this, that. You understand what I'm saying? People don't be caring. People act
And also,
like
we
they
don't
care.
know who's like. It might not even be him who's like pushing for this. It might be like his team or people
His
around him. Like,
team. Yeah, of course.
yeah.
Of course.
Like
If he's
they could
going
even
through
be
what
taking
he said he's
advantage.
going through, he's not ready for no fucking TV.
Yeah, they could even be taking advantage of him. You know.
He's not, man. That's what these people do. Somebody
I thought
needs
you
Dele
didn't
Alli
watch
to
the
be-
interview, Abba.
Somebody's
No, but I just mean
invested.
in general, setting up an interview for him to talk about this subject. Like it could be like it might not have been his idea. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I see.
So
I don't think he would have done it though if he didn't want to have. I mean,
that's what I'm
the
trying
stuff
to
he
understand.
unveiled.
No. But the
hold
point
on,
is,
hold
they're
on,
not
hold on.
advising him right. They're not
Hold on,
advising him right.
Real quick. Let me
He's
just
not
say,
done yet. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
this
Moyo?
man just
He's
got in
not.
6 weeks. Most people I know who go to rehab
No,
6 weeks,
he got
they
after
don't.
therapy 3 weeks ago. I mean, based on when it was
what he
the
said.
taped it.
Yeah.
Based on
Whichever,
taped
but
it.
my
I don't know
point
when
is,
it was
he's
the
only
taped it.
been in one. He's only been there once. Most people who go to therapy, they don't go through it that one session of 6 weeks and they're done and they're good for the
Hell
rest of their
no.
life. It's a long journey, and he
It's a
just
journey.
started. He just got through the first battle, and he wants to tell everybody about it. I don't
Yeah,
like
that's what
that.
I'm saying.
He's not
and
done yet.
Yeah.
I think
a
what-
real
He wants a
professional
second
would have
chance.
told him. A real professional would have
That's
been
what
like,
I'm saying. No one's advising him right.
yes, it's not time yet. Let's wait. Let's get you to that level to where you're able to talk about it, and now you can actually help people. He didn't know position.
Have you
And the real
noticed?
issue is being
Have you noticed the biggest thing that came out is the abuse that he received when he was 6. So he had a lot of things he said in that interview, but it's like the media they span it, and then now
That's
it's
why I was. Hold on a second. That's why I
That's-
was going
that-
to bring
exactly.
because based. That's
ahead,
why I was
go
gonna go because I saw what you replied, and I see your point, Jimmy. Especially you from Philly. I know what Philly is like. I know how rough it is over there too. And you can see this daily. There's like
Yeah.
a daily of Dele Alli's
Every day,
on-
man.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? I saw it. But what I'm saying, the reason why I see it slightly different, I kind of have it because I do see those kind of patients. Like I see those patients. I literally do. And they, that overdose, there is a problem, and addiction, there is a problem.
Yeah.
The reason why I feel sympathy for them because I can't stand him as a player. I don't think he's that talented as people think. Never rated him. But one thing that actually turned from what you said, Jimmy, to what I thought about it is I can see him in those crowds that you see in every day in Philly. I can see that you see what I'm saying? The crowd that you see daily. You don't see those kids there because those kids are free to do whatever we want based on what Dele Alli was saying.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm not talking about the portion after the rehab. I'm talking about the portion before that I did not knew about his background. I knew he was adopted. I did not knew that he was actually that kind of the kid. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why he was adopted. Because if you think about it, on the streets of the Philly, on the streets of San Diego right now, when people literally is a zombie streets, when people
Zombies,
literally
man.
look
Walking dead.
is walking
Walking
zombies.
dead. Yep.
What I saw in this interview was those people have kids, and that kid was one of them was Dele Alli. If you
With Dele
think about
Alli.
it.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
That's
like,
why it
Alex,
actually touched me, but not saying the after the what you know what I'm saying, like the PR and everything. I just feel bad for the kid for what he went through when he was a kid.
Oh.
Yeah.
But Alex, let me show you a thing. Alex, two of my best friends growing up, they still two of my best friends right now. Both parents were crack addicts. In the crack era, Alex. I'm talking about they wake up to go to put on their sneakers for school, and the sneakers are gone because mommy and daddy took them and sold them. So now we as friends gotta go find a pair of our sneakers to give him. And guess what he gotta do now? Go to school to learn. Yeah. And when he come home, there ain't no dinner. There's no dinner. Now he gotta find food. And guess what else? He got a little sister and a little brother. You understand what I'm saying?
He has to raise himself and siblings. My mom had to do the same damn thing when
you understand what I'm saying? So when I see these guys in these positions and they have these millions of dollars and this and that, they actually have what it takes to get the help. And instead, a lot of them go for fucking clout and sympathy. Go get the help. Fix yourself, because there's so many people that would love to be able to fix themselves, and they don't even have time. I have friends who knew they need therapy. You know when they got it? When it was in their 40s and they were able to afford it and settle down. And they knew they needed it when they were in their 20s, but they had no time and no money, no access. Yeah. The everyday man, they don't have access to help. Dele Alli, because he's Dele Alli, can get the best.
Yeah, he's in England. He went to United States for the rehab.
I agree with that, but money can make things worse too.
See,
yes, more money, more problems.
Hold on a second. Thomas Tuchel went
also,
to rehab.
You rather have money than not.
Trust me. Yeah, I agree 1,000%. But some people just can't handle having all that money. You know what I'm saying? And being responsible.
Honestly, most people can't.
So it can make the things that they're like their weaknesses
Only more
worse.
you can. Only more you can.
Let's keep in mind also
I make a lot of money right now, and I'm crazy, so I can't handle it either.
Let's also keep in mind that I agree with what you're saying, Jimmy. That's a good point.
What is that? Is that somebody after you?
Let's stay on topic.
Oh, Lallana and Colwell. Yeah.
Yeah, Lallana on the Colwell's recent Instagram post just said, "We're waiting for you, bro."
Keep waiting, pussy. God, say what you're saying, Steve.
When you're bidding 40 million, yeah.
If Lallana, we're waiting for your career to spark up, Lallana.
What the fuck?
Liverpool waiting for their money back, Lallana. You fucking.
I know. What the fuck is this guy doing?
Seriously, man. Remember when Lallana was
playing Brighton away soon?
Yeah.
Anyway, all I was gonna say, like, I just felt for the kid, but interview, it's way too early for him to do it.
Nah, I understand too. I mean, I feel I won't say I don't have any empathy. I do, trust me, because I can relate, man. Especially the whole when him talking about getting molested, bro. Every day I think about it, like, what the fuck? I was a kid. That shit never happened to me. I never was violated by an adult like that. And I would imagine, how would I look at people if I was? I would be fucking.
How bad does the trust issues?
That's what I'm saying. You don't fucking trust people, and when that shit comes back and gets on your mind, I'm quite sure the only thing you want to do is numb yourself.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to think about.
Number one, what did you felt when you was being touched by a man?
Alex,
don't
joke about that, bro. Don't joke about that.
Crazy.
That one when
we gonna make a joke that his.
I just thought we need this. We need to come in the middle because I can see Steve already putting like into the Dele Alli tears mode. Well, somebody's about to, Gary Neville is about to come from with Sky Bet. See the Steve's
hold on,
tears.
Moyo.
Tears up.
Hold on, Alex. Wait. Moyo, we can't make a joke and say Obo made him in his room and play with his balls when he was 7.
No, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, we don't know if that could have actually happened.
We'll have a Scott for that.
Wait, Jimmy, what'd you say?
Scott is over here to be offended for everybody. Remember?
The man was the man. It was a man. It was a man.
And exactly. I started this and I'm ending it. And just like that.
Yeah. Well, the other story that really touched me is when he was a kid. Apparently,
Somebody make a room for Kai. I need more.
If anybody wants to jump
how are we doing this and Kai ain't even on?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Keep take care, my brother. Hope you have a good day. Kai.
The other story that really touched is that when he was a kid, was hung by the bridge. He was hung upside down by the bridge. Imagine, like you can see, like you're gonna die. Literally.
I had the AK-47 pointing to my back of my head before.
Jesus,
that's crazy.
Shit, I had a 9 pointed to the back of my head before. Like literally to the back.
I seriously had AK-47 pointed
I had a
to
rocket
my
launcher
head
pointed at the
before,
back of my
man.
head.
I just had someone point at my head a couple days ago.
Well,
not with any.
Was that who was pointing?
Wait. Which of you on this panel has been molested? Just so I know.
I was.
Just so I know who.
Well, Kai, really?
My
Are
jokes
we going to go that far, Kai?
I have a loving family.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, there's the band.
Well, if I was when I first time had sex,
You do your eyebrows.
I was 13 and she was 18.
Me? I was had good eyebrows.
All right, Alex, you fucking dog.
They don't have laws against that in Russia.
Hey, you got molested.
I didn't complain. Why would
Bro, Jimmy out here complaining because he wasn't too cute enough to be molested, bro. By
the way, it was to be fair, it was 1 month before I turned 14, so
Man.
I'm joking.
Hey,
Where'd you go?
I wasn't complaining about it. I didn't went to the cup. Oh my god.
Oh man.
No, to be fair,
facial hair as a child, man. Nobody
just before we go any further, I want to at least get this one super chat.
Birthday.
Big up Josh saying, Jimmy, you're absolutely right. Gary Neville is the biggest
gonna kill me.
I just want the same energy for Liverpool now. They're about to get more money than we've got off Saudi. So let's talk.
Yeah,
Why the fuck do they want Henderson?
Yeah,
That's a real question. Even as a big name, Henderson.
Bro, I swear to God, they're trafficking these players, bro. Like whoever manager from Chelsea goes there, it's just connections.
Whatever they can get their hands on, man. That's what I feel like. They start from the top and they're just working their way down. Like they got all the FIFA top-rated players and just working their way up.
Yeah, they got it in overall. They got it set as overall. Yep. Yeah. They reach down to the 70s now. They are like 78, 79. You know what I mean? When you get in Henderson
70s
level.
used to be a star. Okay.
Yeah. They move in the
That's
league.
still better than what they got in their league. Come on, Henderson's still better than.
Hell yeah.
90% of them.
Hudson Odoi will go there and probably be
one
like
day
the
he'll have a shoulder
winger
like
in the
this,
whole
Lewis.
league.
One day, bro.
You know who I think might go there?
Work in progress.
One day he'll have shoulders like this, bro. One day, bro.
Yeah.
I think
I'm trying to
St.
get the strap
Maximin might
first
go.
before the shoulders.
St. Maximin. Yeah,
I could
just
see
do what I
him
told you, bro. You'll be a
absolutely.
machine,
I could see him ripping that league apart for like a year or two, and then he'll get a decent move.
And he can still come back and play in the big league. Yep.
Are you trying to compare?
Can I talk to Jimmy for a moment? Can I just talk to Jimmy?
What, Doug?
Jimmy,
I said you
I
turn
agree
the
with you
camera on and
100%
compare
about what you said
with
about
Kai.
it, man, about the Dele Alli thing. 100%.
Compare what with Kai?
The shoulders.
Hold on,
You got like 2 combos going.
Wait, Kai.
Oh,
Yeah.
what with Kai's shoulders?
I said
Like
you didn't hear it. You didn't hear it.
No,
So
no.
you turned
Why are
your
you talking
camera
about
on
my
at the
shoulders, man?
perfect time. You were
You like that?
comparing
You like
with
that
Kai.
shit, Doug? You like that shit?
Oh.
I know, man.
Stop flexing, bro. Stop flexing.
Yeah, Kai.
Yeah,
Bro, how
really.
much I'm just sitting down, man.
the only thing I'm
Kai.
gonna compare.
Yeah. Show off, Kai. Show off. Show off, Kai.
All right, Kai, what you were saying now?
Bro, let me talk to Jimmy. Jimmy, I agree with you 100%, bro. There are like people who need this kind of therapy a lot more than Dele Alli, bro. That guy crying, bro, when he literally fucking did Guardiola's daughter anal, bro. Living the life, living in Turkey, man. Getting free hair transplants, man. Complaining about allow it, man.
What does he
Yeah,
need free hair transplant?
wasn't he going out with Poach's daughter?
Exactly, bro. Yeah.
No, Guardiola's.
You saying those dreads are fake?
Guardiola's daughter.
You saying those dreads are fake?
Bro, bro, if she's as smooth as Pep Guardiola's head, man, you know, he's having fun, bro. You know he's having fun. See, Lewis, and you didn't want to have me in the panel. Look how lively it is now. Instead of you having the dog sitting there.
I never said I didn't want you in the panel. It's just no one wanted to jump out.
Yo, Kyle, you got fucking issues, bro. You got issues, my G.
Bro, I do have issues, but it's nice issues, man. It's you know,
got the good
I'm the kind of guy who takes the attention. You know, when I sit with the table with people, man.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing. Jimmy, you and I are the same. I saw that your video, by the way, today, man. The car, man. That's fucked up, bro.
I saw that video before. I saw that video before.
Yeah,
bro,
I'm sure you've seen it.
He was
If you live
too
in
calm,
America,
man.
you probably seen that video before.
Bro, you are too calm. If it was in Israel, bro, the cop would be in a headlock, man.
Let me tell you how the reason why I think I'm more how you say it, more like seriously, I have way more friends, black friends in the United States than the white friends, and for a reason or another thing, I can relate a lot with it, because in Russia we do not trust police. You can ask Kai. I lived in Russia.
None at all, man. They're a fucking gang. They're a gang.
Bro, the police took money, bro. Alex, let me say the story. Let me say, I was dating this girl. I told you about the one from Texas. So her dad got her a Mercedes, bro. We parked for 2 minutes in like a pharmacy. The cop came and he dragged the car. Yeah, we went back to the lawn where you keep the cars. We go to the guy and we said, hey man, how do we solve this? Because in Russia, if you even have like a misdemeanor or anything, you can lose your visa status. So we go to the cop and we say to the cop, hey man, how do we solve this? The guy took me because my girl, you know, she's American, doesn't speak any other language than English. Anyway, so we go there and we talk to the cops and I say to the cops, hey man, like, can we solve this? And he was like, all right, let's give me 5,000 rubles. At the time, it was around 250 euros, something like this. And I was like, all right, you know, I took that 500 the euros from my girl. I gave it to him in euro. He was so happy, bro. As soon as he saw those euros, the green euros,
that's a lot of money. You got played, man.
Yeah, bro, I'm from Israel. She's from the US. As soon as Russians see those two nationalities, bro, I think you're rich.
Listen how I used to deal with them.
Yeah, but Alex, keep in mind, I'm a dark man with a work visa, bro. Remember this.
Listen to me how I used to deal with them, because I used to deal with them on a daily basis, because I used to move cars from Europe. I used to deal with them all the time.
So you always have to
you know that a jezl, it's like a black and white stick Russian cops have that they used to tell you to pull to the side. So to not get in trouble with the corruption police, they used to have a hole inside of it. So they will stick the stick into the window, so you will put cash in it, and just nothing.
Or in the documents, Alex. Or in the documents, they ask you for your documents, and you put like whatever money you have there.
Yeah, well, that's what. But when I was there, police was not respectable. Back when I was growing up, nobody respected police because. Hold on. Because the status of the streets was way higher than police. Police, like literally, we are hunting them. When I was 14, we used to stay in the bushes and wait for the patrol to come. So like 15 of us kids went out of the bushes and started beating shit out of them. This is what we did.
Can I answer the people in the chat? People in the chat. First of all, none of you saw tits unless it's your mom's or on the TV, man. First of all. Second of all, we were in a Mercedes, bro. We were in a Mercedes. How much do you think they're gonna fucking charge us? We weren't driving a Lada, bro.
What year Mercedes? What year?
It doesn't matter. It's a fucking Benz.
At the time, it was 2016. Anyway, like a 1 year old Mercedes.
Anyway, so what I was trying to say is like, so when you put the money in it, like this is how you used to give them, or like you said in the book. But I was never even getting out of a car. I was back then. I was special. I didn't care about the cops. So what I used to do, what you said?
With this skin, I can, bro. I can.
You said that I used to put $1. I used to put like a value of $1, and I didn't put him in the stick. He threw it in. I was like, he's like, open the window, and I will crack the window like this, open like this much. And he's like, do you know what I pulled you over? He's like, lower your window. I was like, I can hear you. He's like, no, I need to talk to you. I was like, I can hear you. And he took the stick in it. I was like, you're not gonna stick it. I was like, here it. And I threw the dollar in it, and I'll let him chase it. You can see him chasing it on the street because the wind is blowing and he's chasing the dollar. And I just took off, man.
That's right.
Bro, it's hilarious, man.
It's a different story then and now. I'll tell you that.
Bro.
It's a freaking different story.
But when I was there, like my girl couldn't speak any Russian, yeah, and they were trying to take a lot more money for her. They were trying to take something 10,000 rubles, man. And she's like, oh, okay, that's not a lot of money. That's like $300. Sorry, my American accent is retarded, you know. And I was like, no. Let's just talk to them, try to calm them down, be nice to them, you know. And we did it because she's acting all tough in the beginning. Oh, I'm gonna call the American embassy. I'm like, which American embassy, bitch? We're in Russia. what do you think is gonna happen, man? No, it's hilarious.
Галип, если я I'll answer friend of mine, Галип. Если я начну рассказывать истории своего детства, тут пиздец, что будет, man.
Bro, I have so many stories from Russia, bro, but I can't tell them in here. I don't want.
I'll urge you. I know it's like the machine, the comedian guy.
Yeah, Bert Kreischer.
Yeah, it's a true story. The movie is kind of stupid, but if you watch his special about how he went to Russia, it's actually true. Because when he told the story, how you have mafia on the train, you have mafia on the train stations, like it's a different groups and stuff. I was so related because it's in the 90s, man. It's my situation when I was growing up. It was so weird to listen, especially in the United States. But
did you watch the
so
movie?
many hilarious stories, man.
But people, I recommend people go to Russia, man, because it's nothing like all my life. I thought Russia is a shithole. No offense, Alex, because all Russians who come to Israel complain about Russia, bro. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go. I did the army and then I went to Russia and I fucking loved it, man. It's such an experience that really you shouldn't listen to all the media and stuff.
Paris, not Russia.
Yeah, we try to go there.
We used to
go there, man. It's a nice place.
We used to have a cop that lived in the same building as I am, and he was horrible to us as a kids.
Yeah.
And you know that the cops are getting big in their promotions when the cars became not Lada but became Volvo. And not the new Volvo, the old ones. And when
station wagons.
Yes.
Bro, I remember
even older than that. The first Russian imports in Russia was crazy, man. You think that the cube section of Volvo, that's the brand new Volvo back then. There's the way older than that. So the guy, the police guy that just brought the car from the overseas, like literally people brought him from overseas. He had the fresh paint, put it on it because it was wrecked. Like you buy wrecked, you fix it at home because it's cheap. So what he did, he painted, he let it dry outside. And guess what I did?
Stole it. Shit.
You know, the first пыль, как пыль по-английски, dust. The first layer of dust, like just got covered on the paint, fresh out of paint. I went there with my finger, said like something like "fuck you" and like a pidar. Oh, I put musar. Kai, you know what musar is in Russian?
Musar, yeah.
Trash. You know what the nickname for the police? Musar.
What? Musar.
Musar is the nickname of police. It's trash.
Have you ever ridden a ladder?
I wrote it on it with my finger, so the paint is fresh. So when you wash that paint, it's still there.
Oh
the
my
finger,
god!
like,
Oh my god!
Have you ever ridden a ladder, Alex?
Oh my god!
Big up, one sec. Big up to Josh for the donation. Appreciate that, bro.
Hey,
And question to the guys: if you own a club, who would you pay 100 million for? Rice or Prime Kante or Chouameni? Point of view, trying to understand.
I'll pay 200.
That's right. Why is Rice even there, bro?
Prime Kante over everybody, and with
Kante.
Why is Rice even there?
Kante, why is that even
Why is Rice
question?
there,
But thank
bro?
you for donation, though.
No, I would
why is
give
Rice
him
there?
You can
$250
tell.
million for
No.
Prime
You can tell he's been brainwashed by Alex Goalkeeper, man.
No. What was the
Why?
point? Because I don't think
he
anybody
said
else would have said anyone other than Kante.
Did Alex
trying to
Goldberg does
understand
not like
why I'm
Kante
putting
Prime?
English
A good football player is a good football player.
Who the fuck?
And
Hold on a second.
regardless of
When
the
did Alex
nationality.
Goldberg said that he does not like Prime Kante? Fatur.
Right.
Prime Conte.
Who's probably chewing right now, man.
All day, Prime Conte.
Yeah, Prime Conte. When
Conte.
did Alex Goldberg said that he never?
Gilbert, Alex
Bro,
Gilbert.
he's been biased with English players like Mason Mount and Declan
He-
Rice.
that is true, though. He is.
But that's not true.
Why is
about
Rice
the
there? That
rest
should
of
be the
team,
question.
man.
Why is Rice in this question, bro? Hey, but you know
Read
what I
the
noticed,
second
Louis?
part.
Trying to
This is the
understand
first-
why unproven
It was a
English
little bit
players
more
are-
exaggerated.
Oh, you're
Super
trying to
Cup, you know, I'll
understand
live
why
through
English
it. I
players are
remember
spoiled
exactly
for
what
prize.
happened with
It's because of
Chernobyl.
it's because of homegrown tax. Likely, maybe no. Arsenal and West Ham aren't rivals, so it's not.
Yeah, you
really
can ask
rivalry,
Galip.
but
But I don't think
similar
Galip is
league,
that old.
similar league, and everything.
Well,
so,
also it's because of
yeah.
competition. Other teams wanted him. That made
We
it-
pay 105 for Enzo.
Okay, I think they're saying that Prime Conte means Caicedo. He's not saying Conte. I guess that's his description of Caicedo.
Okay.
Bro, but why is
yeah, I'll
Rice
take
there? I want to
Caicedo
understand.
over
Why,
That's what I'm trying to figure out, Kai.
why the fuck Rice is there compared to these players, bro? Rice can't even fucking scratch the
Rodri
ball.
should be there, and that's an
I
interesting
have,
question.
I actually have.
I'm not
I
that far.
actually
I don't
have
agree with Kai. Rice is good, but he's.
I actually
I-
have a, like, for example, let me ask you something. What about, do you think Conte fits every team? Like, for example, the way I like to play team, Conte fits. But I don't mean that
Goldberg.
Conte fits to every team.
Yeah,
You
you're right.
adjust. You adjust.
He
When
wouldn't
you have
fit.
a Conte,
You see, I
adjust to
think
make it
I
fit.
think that's the problem why Conte did not perform after the specific managers left.
Bro,
He doesn't
you know
promote the
Alex
person.
Goldberg. Alex Goldberg blocked me because I say, Alex Goldberg, you and I are almost the same age, but my hairline is perfect and your hairline starts from behind your ears. And he just blocked me, bro, over a joke, man. What a dickhead.
What I would like to ask about this whole English thing, I was talking with one of my Arsenal buddies the other day, and he thinks that Declan Rice is a far better player than Tonali, despite the fact we paid roughly half of what
Did you
they
call him a
did
retard?
for Rice.
Did you call him a retard when he said that?
Yeah,
No,
bring
I
it
got
in.
into a debate.
You got to remember, guys. You got to.
Like,
People have this
That's why I was trying to
mindset.
retard it.
When you do it in the Prem, that means it means more. No,
Yeah.
it means more in England. That's it.
Bro, you know what's funny though? You know what's funny though, Jimmy? Like England did shit in all international trophies since 1960s. They only have one, man. So I don't understand why there's like fucking ego.
Yeah, but Tonali
Steve,
hasn't played international. He plays for Italy now, right?
Steve.
Why do?
Like, do y'all really think that Rice is half the player of Tonali? That's what I told them. I was like, are you fucking kidding me, bro?
Alex is a Kai's future.
You mean Alex Goldberg? You mean Alex Goldberg? You mean Alex Goldberg?
What do you mean Tonali's half the
That's
player?
not true. I know both of my parents.
Right.
Wait, Steve. What do you mean Tonali's price is double what Rice is?
We
You mean
paid
the other way
70
around?
million euros for him.
I don't think Tonali is all that though.
Yeah, Rice is a better player than Tonali. But
No, he's not.
Here's
No,
what
fuck
he's
no, he's not.
saying.
You,
He's saying
obviously, I've never seen Tonali play football.
Rice is not
You said
double
that.
the player
You haven't.
Tonali
You
is.
haven't.
That's what he's saying.
You haven't.
I mean, I think it'd be better to.
I
judge
actually
now that
think
Tonali's
Robin
in the
Loftus-Cheek
league.
is gonna do
You could
better
just judge.
in AC Milan if he's fit.
Well, what
than
role?
Tonali.
It all depends surely on what role you want him to play. Tonali
I
can do
think he's
box to
actually
box
going
or
to play.
DM.
He's going to be 8. He's going to be box to box.
Bro, Rice is one of the most overrated DMs I've seen in a while, bro.
By the way, if you
I-
think that Rice is a DM,
He's
on
not.
you, I
That's the
don't think
point.
he's a DM.
That's the point. I think.
So what the
Rice
fuck
has
is he then?
more
What is he?
tools
He's
in
box
his
to
box.
box,
He isn't-
man.
He isn't good enough to be a
Tonali's
box
box
to
to
passing, bro.
Tonali's box to
Are
box.
you
Rice is
serious,
box to box. Robin
Kai,
Loftus-Cheek is box to box.
Yes, sir.
Tonali is box.
Yes, sir. I am serious. Yes.
I'm seeing some
Yes.
crazy stuff in the
Rice-
chat
Yes.
about
What's your
Tonali.
name? What's your
Passing
name?
is one of
Doug?
his
I don't
best
know.
No.
attributes.
Tonali, look, we're talking
Rice's
about all
passing
the.
is one of his best attributes, bro.
What?
Rice's
Yeah.
passing is one of his best attributes.
That's like saying a girl with no
opposite
ass is
what
his best
Rice is
attribute is
good
her
at.
twerking, bro.
It's
That's
one
stupid,
of
man.
his best attributes. Yes, it is.
If I
I'd
would
say
say
that's one of the
Tonali
things
is
we're
most,
most questioning
if
about.
I would say who's best
Dude,
at what, Tonali is
trust-
actually passes it better than any
No,
of them.
he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Man,
Bro, Italians are known for their passing, bro. English are
Dog,
known
that
for
doesn't
their
mean
Tonali's
Tonali's a good passer. Tonali.
Oh, so we're giving Jorginho that props.
Yeah,
I do think Tonali is a slightly better passer. Tonali on
You guys are
set
being
pieces,
disrespectful.
yeah, easily over Rice.
Rice
For sure.
ain't no
Tonali
Steve,
takes
come on,
corners.
Steve, come on. Come
First
on.
of all,
Let's be
What do you
real.
mean, come on?
Hold on a
People-
second. Hold on a
people used to
second.
Come
compare,
on.
what I'm
remove
saying.
your Newcastle.
Yeah, hold on a second. Let's be civil. Look. Let me explain. There is a limit to what
Close door.
for only one specific reason. They play differently than what AC Milan plays.
Yes.
So you see Tonali play passes way more than you see Rice.
Yep.
So based on that, I see Tonali better passer. It doesn't mean that if Rice will go into the more offensive team, you will not see exploration of Rice more. Of course, Rice can pass it. He's a professional football player. But don't tell me when you have a fast wingers like Lavia on the left, that's how you do it. That's how you make those passes noticeable.
Who the Lavia?
He meant Leao.
Leao.
You know who I'm excited. You know
Leao.
Hey, I'm close.
Not Lavia.
I start with L.
Okay,
you know what we told them? I'm excited to watch. You know what?
No, wait, Chelsea, my life in the comments. You're saying Tonali's overhyped, but at the same time, you're saying he's gonna leave Newcastle in a year. It sounds like you're contradicting yourself. I'm just saying.
By the way, look.
Bro, Newcastle is a shithole, man. Stop acting like you're a big club.
Not a
For me, Rice is more defensively aware than Tonali.
Exactly.
Respectfully, though, Steve. Respectfully.
What up, my
Respectfully.
AC Milan have upgraded.
That's my style, bro. If you don't like it, you don't like it.
Ruben is better than Tonali.
I think
Ruben is better.
Partey
Shut
is
your
better
mouth,
passer
bro.
than Rice.
Bro.
And I think we're going to miss. I think we're going to miss Partey's lies to switches to the side.
Ruben is like a Tesco value item, bro. You can't say he's better.
That's what you're gonna see, Alex.
We have a 3 different conversations at the same time. Kai is arguing with somebody over here. I'm just talking, apparently.
No, I'm listening to you. I'm listening to you, Alex. I'm listening to you.
I'm trying to actually bring the conversation. Partey is better than Rice. In
he's
specific
better than Rice. As a DM,
his actual sitting DM.
Yeah.
The problem with Partey is he's not physical enough to recovery pace, what Rice is.
Right.
My question is, if you bring Rice in that scenario, if he does not perform those switches on the passes to the sides as quick as you need to, because what's the best attributes of Martinelli and Saka?
Right. Sprinting. Yep.
It's
making
the
those
weakness of them. So
making those runs.
Making
those runs, man. It's the same thing.
Bro,
I'm just trying to let him make his point.
What is this track, bro? What do you mean best attribute is
I'm
sprinting?
trying to let him make his point, bro. Kai, shut
They're
up. They're
complete different players. I just looked at the FP
Doug is
rap.
getting sensitive, man. Doug used to be a man, bro. Now
He's like one of those
you just
coaches
keep
in
on
America
making
who's like,
points
run.
because we're trying to have conversations, and you keep making points that make no they're just pointless. They're just pointless.
Because you said
we're just trying to have conversation. We're just trying to have conversation. At least allow us to finish our conversation before making some pointless ass points. That's all I'm asking.
But Alex,
I'm not gonna do that.
That's all I'm asking.
Look, that's what I'm saying, Moya. I'm not saying he can't. It's just the way he used to play did not let him use those abilities. If he has those abilities, which is actually Arsenal thinks that they do, because
do you think he does?
Bought him for 105. You know why I don't think he does as much? Because he does play for England also, and he does not do it for England either.
And they
wait, Alex. They'll look at a comp where he did it once or twice, and then they'll say it's in his locker. And it's like, no, that's not how it go, bro. Anybody can do something once or twice.
I'm not doing my opinion based on what Arsenal fans think, especially Gal, because he brought me stats of 18 games in the midfield and 104 appearances for the what's the name? Germany.
Alex, remember, Xhaka plays as a second striker.
Yeah, second striker. That's what the fuck he came in here and said.
He's 8 3/4, what they told me.
Can I ask you guys a question? Can I ask you guys a question? You guys think Enzo is gonna improve now that he has Caicedo playing with him?
Of course.
First of all, Caicedo is not
midfields are always about partners.
Alex, don't.
You're only as good as the guy next to you.
No, didn't you celebrate? What's his name? What's the one with PSG?
Ugarte.
Yes, I did.
You see what I'm saying?
Guys,
Ugarte was like Ugarte was on the moment proven, like he would
Alex,
go.
you know what you're like? You know what you're like is when you finally go with a girl and she's like, "Oh, I'm on my period, bro." You just fucking ruin my mood, bro.
Sorry, babe.
guys. Steve, finish your point.
Did you
Steve,
just
finish your
literally?
point.
Did you just?
What was my
compare me
point?
to the woman
Guys,
who
sometimes
killed
you got to run the
Midfield
red light, bro.
partnership.
That's all I'm gonna say. Sometimes you got to run the red light, bro.
Midfield
Look,
partnership.
listen to me.
It's
Listen
fine.
to me. You
It's fine.
fake Jewish Czech, whatever you are. Listen to me. Don't compare me. If I have a period in that
I identify as
you
mixed race,
have a
bro.
monthly period
Yeah,
coming
Lewis,
out of
stop
you.
talking about
Daily
midfield
period coming
partnerships.
out of
Talking
your,
about
out of
period.
your mouth.
Monthly, it's hourly. It's hourly, Alex. Hourly.
What did
Anyway.
you say? What did
I don't
yeah,
know. I don't know.
Well, yeah, Steve,
What did
you're
he say,
saying
bro?
midfield
Nobody listened to
partnership
him. He
for
just
most
yapped
people.
in the
All right, I
back.
was trying to answer the question.
Yeah. Go ahead, Steve.
Dag, it doesn't help because you have a high pitched voice and you like,
Yeah,
you know,
Doug is like
Guys,
this all
guys,
the
guys,
bro. I don't
guys,
listen,
can
man.
we
Nothing.
just can we
Jump
let
on him.
Steve
Nothing.
go without anyone talking?
I think Doug to me is like
Alex,
Oba.
You gotta
Alex,
No, I think Doug to Kai is like
Alex.
Oba to me. Yeah, I can
Little-
hear you, Lewis.
Let
I
him
can hear you.
go.
Shut
Let
up.
him go then.
Let
All right, I'm gonna have to mute you. Steve, go.
I was going to answer the question in terms of I forget who asked. I think it was Kai who asked. Just generally, do you think Caicedo
Enzo.
will also help with Enzo? I'm going to say that's an easy yes, because in terms of, I always like to look at it. A center back partnership it's if you have a center back, Newcastle, right? Fabian Schär was all right before we got Botman. You put Botman in. Look at those two. The joint best defense in the league with Man City. So that partnership clearly worked. If you're clearly upgrading your midfield, if Caicedo should perform, you would think how well he's done at Brighton. If it translates easy over to Chelsea, then yeah, Fernandes will be a lot better, a lot better, because he'll have a consistent partner with him. They both got attributes that complement each other so well. They really do. Because
I think that's why the club wants Caicedo so bad, because they know it's like
they complement each other so well. They really
I love
do.
Caicedo as well, man.
Yeah, no, that should it should be.
It drives me crazy. It drives me crazy when rivals say like Enzo's not worth the money, man, because they don't watch him play. They see Chelsea lose, and they don't see how the guy.
Bro,
the guy
I watched him for Benfica for pretty much all the games.
Question. I think it's a really good question, and I think I'm gonna upset a lot of people, but I think Ramirez is way underrated at Chelsea as.
Facts.
Ramirez, yeah.
Facts.
That skinny bastard can run. He is so
and
physical.
Ramirez.
And he has a shot on him.
Yep. The thing about
he was
him
underrated,
is that
man.
You ain't never have to sub him out.
I'll say Matic as well from Benfica. Matic. I like
Fuck Matic. Bro.
No, Matic is good.
That's a good
Matic
United,
is
man.
not as technical as Ramirez. The way Ramirez.
Matic would show up with clutch goals though. Clutch moments.
Not as Ramirez.
But yeah, but technical, you're right.
He scored once.
I wish
FA Cup against Spurs.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
I remember spending
What a
the whole
goal.
season begging for him to shoot like that.
What a
He'd always
fucking
score
goal.
Finally.
Always.
I remember that goal like it was yesterday.
He won the Puskás Award at Benfica. Matic.
2011, right?
He only
2010, 11.
He only scored bangers.
I got the goal, though. I need to rewatch it.
Yeah. But what's his name? I wish Ramirez didn't go to China. He wasn't.
2013.
We lost him.
Yeah.
We lost him when he was still in prime. And man,
Did you guys?
I think Ramirez would have went down as a legend if he would have stayed, man. He was good.
Ramirez wouldn't have been. Yeah,
what
100%.
a goal!
He would have been a legend, man.
Did he win the league with us?
Who? Ramirez? Yes.
Yeah, 14-15.
Of course.
Yeah, he was here.
Yeah, of course he was.
I just don't think he was a starter for us. It was Matic, Fabregas.
Bro, that 14-15 team is underrated as fuck, man. I love that team, man. So
Was
much
that the team
talent,
with
man.
Mata?
No, it's the year that Mata left.
Yeah, it's a year Mata left. Yeah.
13, 14. Yeah, if only we had a
Fabregas, it
striker.
had Costa, it
The
had
reason
Felipe
we
Luis
went
as
for
a backup.
Matic is because Ramirez left.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Ramirez left.
That was the Marcus. Was that the Marcus Alonso
Ramirez left in
coming out
15-16,
party, bro?
didn't he? So it was in January.
I don't
Ramirez
remember.
left when Oscar.
I remember he
left.
scored
When did
against
Oscar
Liverpool.
left?
Yeah, he did leave 15-16 because he's the only one who scored against us when he played against Liverpool in 15-16 season.
Yeah.
When Mourinho
Yes.
was set. Yes, you're right. You're right.
And didn't he score a screamer against Newcastle too?
I don't remember, man. But
Anyway,
yeah, I think
there's not a
something right, man.
conversation.
Zach Steve.
Xavi Mikel was the best DM for me at Chelsea. Always will be.
Obi Mikel, you said?
Yes, for me.
Beautiful.
Better than
It's for
Martinelli.
me.
Oh,
They're
oh,
better,
oh.
for me,
Michael didn't really play DM for us, though. I don't know
Yeah,
what people say Michael was
exactly.
a
So
DM.
did not even what's his name? Bazoon, what's his nickname?
Essien.
Yeah. What's his Essien's nickname?
The Bison.
Bison. Here we go.
Yeah. Makelele played DM, Kai. Why you on?
Makelele played
No.
DM, but it's a different kind
Not
of
really
DM.
DM, like as a pivot, as part of a pivot, man.
No, never played a big play single.
Most of the Chelsea. No,
they
let me
played back then.
Makelele played single DM. Ho.
Single DM, yes, the slightly different, but he was the one that he's not like a sitting. He was talented enough to be moving
forward,
if he needs to, and he stayed as he has to.
Come to think of it, the only sitting DM we had was
Makelele
Savić.
over Essien. Essien is great, but
Essien was always injured like a little bitch, man. He was an amazing player, but he's always injured, man.
You remember that Champions League final? He played right back. What a game! He locked Ronaldo. It was a right back in the Champions League final.
Who?
Yeah,
Essien
was the beat.
back in the final against United, and he locked
Remember
Ronaldo.
in 6 or 7 we hadn't played centre back for a period.
For
because
me,
we had a fuck ton of
it's
injuries.
Mikel. I wonder where's all the everywhere I go, everybody rated Mikel. But when I was watching Chelsea during that time when Mikel was playing, I couldn't find a single freaking single freaking what's the name fan that was agree with me that Mikel is the like. Everybody hated him at Chelsea at that time.
He passed the sideways.
Sideways passes, shit.
I used to be on Chelsea forum to hate him.
I used to go to
Forum? What's
goal.com,
wrong
read
with you, bro?
articles. People would abuse him on Twitter. People would abuse him.
Twitter was barely existed then.
No, but even on Twitter, there was already on Twitter doing that. I remember also when we sold him that January.
I'm going on YouTube to see when you join. I will discover you, Moya.
I'm not gonna lie,
Bro,
to
you
brother.
can go all the way back. You can see me defending Mikel. After that, you can see me defending Christensen. Man, I've had my time
Moyo,
on Twitter with people.
Moyo, I think you're talking about 2000.
Yeah, Moyo,
Christensen.
Alex
I love
is your
Christensen,
number
bro.
one hater.
LGBTQ Maldini, bro. I love that guy.
I think Alex is talking about that.
Lewis, drop Kai.
Why are you
Pick him
laughing, man? That's not funny.
I said he's a good player. What do you want?
Okay.
What's wrong? What's wrong
You
with
joined
LGBTQ, bro?
2012.
Nothing wrong with that. That's why I didn't know if it was funny
that's
or
what
not.
I'm saying. He's talking about the last few years of Mikel. We're talking about
Moyo, how old are you, bro? How old is Moyo?
I'm 31, my guy.
Slight thing.
31. You fucking old man, bro.
Bro, I thought you were mid-20s first.
Who?
Fucking hell. What's
Moyo.
Moyo's 31, Alex.
Moyo, you better milk that.
I'm a grown
He
man.
looks 50. Did you see him on the picture? Oh, you see him on the
Looks
camera?
50?
Yeah.
Because of the taxes, bro. He pays too many taxes.
No, he
That's
has
why,
that life in Nigeria is hard, man.
Not from
Isn't it,
Nigeria.
Moyo?
Nah, man, I
He's from
escaped
the US.
quickly.
Are you from the US, man, Moyo? Moyo, you sound American,
That
though.
end country is hard.
All those ends
Today,
working
today I met a
around
Nigerian
everywhere,
guy, man.
making my
Today I
life
met a
hard.
Nigerian guy. He owns a cafe here in Prague, man. Nice guy, man.
He owns a what?
A cafe.
They're everywhere, man.
All right,
That's
Moyo, he
fine.
sold me weed, but he owns a cafe, man. He's a nice guy. He's a friend of mine told me to go meet him. He's a super nice guy, man. Super cool guy, man.
Now you've baited him out. Kai, now you've baited him out. Because
I
he's
just
probably
had
the
a
only
hard
Nigerian.
time to.
Bro, I didn't
just
say his
had
name. What do you mean
hard
bait
time
him
to
out? I didn't even say the
remember
address, bro.
anybody supporting Mikel back when Mikel was playing.
I don't like Mikel
swear.
that much, man. I don't rate him that
2000.
much.
I'm
No,
not
the
talking
thing is,
2007, 2008.
the
No one
thing is,
rated
there
it.
was so much more of a player in there. So much more of a player in there, but
Yeah.
people just
The
love to hate.
restrictions
They
on
didn't.
him was.
He was
I'm saying even-
restricted,
Lewis, can you put government comment up, please?
and he just kind of went with it. That's kind of what I didn't like, though. He was like, he just
Government,
kinda
you have
fell
the
in that
humor of a
role.
40-year-old, bro. So I believe you, man.
this
For
dream
fuck's
is over,
sake,
man.
man. The Q&Q guy came, man. The Q&Q, bro. Q&Q, man.
Hey.
The QAnon people.
No, Q, question and question. That's his name, bro. Ask question to a question.
I wouldn't take that if I were you, Prime.
It looks like Havertz on the bench.
He is.
Hey, they found his natural position first.
Nketiah, Nelson, Saka, Odegaard, Trossard,
Yo,
Partey.
Prime, are you there?
Why are you
He's
waking the
inputting-
beast?
He's putting
Because he wants to instigate.
Yeah.
He doesn't say anything the whole stream. Just sits there choosing his food, man. As soon as someone comes up, he knows.
Well, he's in the
start making
library.
jokes.
He can't.
Oh yeah, that's it. Or in a pub.
Wait,
Man,
Galid,
you
so
find a stream
cigarettes?
here, bro. Yeah.
So does my so do I sound older? I don't get that.
No, Moyo, you sound young, bro.
All right.
What does sounding young sounds like? At least I
In
hit
a good way,
puberty,
Moyo.
right?
In a good way. Moyo,
No,
I
I-
don't know why Moyo hates me, man. I like Moyo.
I
but
don't
feel like
hate
Moyo
you,
hates
bro. I
me.
have nothing
You hate
against
me,
you
bro.
except for your
You have so much
toxic
hate towards me, bro.
masculinity.
What's wrong with toxic masculinity? Man? Everybody needs
Fake
it.
toxic masculinity.
Toxic masculinity is why the world is still running, motherfucker. What are you talking about? Same thing
Yeah,
with
says
toxic
the guy with the
femininity.
bun.
use it? Why don't you
Says
use
the
it?
guy with the
Why don't you use
bun.
it, bro?
Yeah,
Only
man
the
bun
way
guy
we've
over
been
here.
for 1,000 fucking years. Or
Man
whatever.
bun
Says the guy with the
fan
bun.
over here.
Yeah, says the guy with the bun. Even I fucking know.
Big up, Steve.
Big up, Steve. Big up, Dwayne, with the donation saying everyone's saying our kit is the cleanest. Facts. Well, I'm
Bro,
fact
Dwayne is a
is,
nice
I
guy.
is the
Dwayne, but
fake,
why don't you round it to two, bro?
masculinity.
Why 199? You're a weirdo, bro. No, round it to 2, man. I don't understand these people.
I do 199 all the time.
Are you fucking paying taxes?
Because on the phone it don't let you adjust the price.
Listen to this. Listen to this cheap guy. When did the last time you did the super chat, guy?
Exactly. That's how you know Kai has never donated.
I did it to Johnny.
You're
It's
supposed to drink. You're supposed to drink, not suck on the water bottle.
Alex, listen.
Oh,
First of all, last time I put a super chat, I put $2 to Johnny, and I made it 80 thanks to Fatur, bro. I tactically leave super chats.
Oh, you just telling me you real Jewish guy.
I tactically. You gotta make bread, bro. You gotta make bread
only
somehow.
coming
man.
in when you
That's
see
how
the
it is.
Johnny
prophet,
anyway.
right?
That's so cheap.
You only come in when you see the prophet. How Jewish of you?
To be fair to Johnny,
Hey,
yeah?
Kai is a Jew. Relax.
To be fair, yes,
And
I'm a Jew,
look
but
at,
not.
look at
But let me explain something to you. I'm not like a Jew like American Jews, bro. I'm around 6 foot, muscular guy. Your Jews, bro, are half breeds. We call them half breeds, bro.
We all
A bunch of
muscular,
weirdos,
God.
man. Hairline starts here, this tall, bro.
Wow.
No offense to American Jews. I love you. Not so much, but I tolerate you. Remove, man.
Fuck you, bro.
How is this channel not cancelled yet, man?
Jews brought us Jesus, so I'm thankful for
We
that.
never die.
And
Not by choice, by the way, Alex.
Thoughts on João Felix only having one offer from Aston Villa.
He's doing good. He's doing good with Aspilicueta in the training, so let him train with Aspilicueta.
Unfortunately,
That was
Lewis.
such a cringy laugh, man.
I feel bad for Aspi, bro. He's gonna tear his hamstring before those games even start.
Dang,
was
I
that,
feel, I
Steve?
feel sorry for your girl, bro.
I was
You
just gonna
laugh
say,
like that.
unfortunately,
It's
my
because I'm always
thoughts.
laid down. This isn't even.
Gag,
really
gag,
my-
one sec.
my voice.
Go on.
I was just gonna say about João Felix. Unfortunately, like I've been saying about João Felix for a while, ever since he really left Benfica, to be honest. Unfortunately,
the
my
same.
view of the fact that he doesn't really have a set position. Like, I know exactly what position he plays. I know what system I want to play him in. Unfortunately, these clubs are also seeing that kind of problem. Where does he fit into a team? He's a good player. Like, he has qualities, but where on the pitch that can he show the best of his abilities consistently? I don't know. He doesn't know. And no clubs really seem to know, oh, I know exactly where I'm going to plug him in my system, and he's going to do X, Y, Z, and this is how much I'm going to pay for him. We don't know because he hasn't established himself in a set position since he left Benfica. At Benfica, he did his best work as a second striker. So that would be probably he would play off Haris Safarovic, the big Swiss guy. That would be my recommendation, but that was from years and years and years and years ago. I don't know if that applies today still. I don't know if that would apply in a Premier League or wherever. Or it could be La Liga, wherever. Where does the guy play? Where does
player
He's
an
a player
unproven-
of his quality.
To me, he's an unproven Bruno Fernandes, like in a lot of ways, like in the Premier League. Like,
Yeah.
he's not.
I mean,
he's,
it's
so
not
much
even- I
more
feel
talented
like-
than Bruno.
It's
Which
not that
he
he's
is
not
more talented.
proven.
Yes, yeah.
It's not
But I
that he's
think when
not
it comes to
proven. He
at
just
least Bruno
doesn't
has
have a
proven in the Premier
profile.
League he could play.
he's made
Right.
himself useful.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Whereas
I mean,
João,
for me,
no,
it's
didn't do
it's
too much
more.
for Chelsea.
I
It's
can
more-
revisit
Damn,
Felix
Steve is eating that
loan
pizza
at
with
the
hate,
end of
bro.
the
God
transfer
damn,
window.
bro.
I can tell you one thing. I can visit.
It's not gonna run away, Steve. God damn.
I can.
Go on, Alex.
I can
Sorry.
revisit Joe Felix loan at the end of the transfer window based on how we build in a team. That's the only
Yeah.
thing I can tell you.
If
It's
United doesn't take
always
him, though,
going to be
Alex.
at the end of the window. If
They
have
we
Mount. They
decide
have
to
Mount.
sign in
They don't need him anymore.
Caicedo, if we will sign striker, and we like really, I still think we need somebody to help either Madueke or what's his name by the end of the window, especially if Gallagher will leave. I just don't want Nkuku to be only one that there.
How about if we get Turkey? Because I think
What
he can
is
play
it?
that role.
Oh,
right?
is that the instant fix?
No.
No. Do you think he can play the backup?
The instant
Sterling.
backup.
Sterling.
Backup right wing. Right
I
wing.
mean, he
Only
can.
right wing?
I think he can play there. I don't know because I don't watch him. I'm not the one that says that watch him. So for me, I don't even like. Even if he comes, like it's Madueke, which is another youngster. So you saying youngster versus youngster. This is why I have a slight difference. I would like a slight. I will be okay with 10 mil for that Argentinian kid because I know what I can get if Madueke does not work out because Madueke is young. So that's why I will take that. What's his name? That from Dybala, because he's slightly more experienced. I don't have to be constantly on him because we don't play that many. He been around. Same thing with Felix. For just like I will revisit. I'm not saying no, but I can revisit for
I
the
agree with
time
that.
being. Thank you, because I'm looking for your approval. And for the time being, I'm okay with what it is.
Yeah. Am I
Caicedo.
am I
By
the
the way,
only one
Kai,
that-
I was gonna try to say it before. Like dog to you, it's just like this fingernail biting guy to me.
Yeah. Dog to me is
Am I
like
the
when a
only
fat girl
one that
talks to me,
think
bro. I don't pay no attention, man.
Sterling can play behind the striker?
Although I love Dog. Dog is a nice guy.
I don't
bro.
think he can.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, for me, Sterling
Dog,
can
but I said
play
I love you,
behind.
bro. You
I know, it's all
man.
love, brother.
Chill
No problem.
He needs to play off the striker.
Yeah.
And the reason why I don't think Sterling can play behind a striker is just because has he ever really been a pass and go combination kind of guy?
Yes,
Yeah.
when he
With Harry
started
Kane.
to play against with Tuchel, and he was.
You guys see
he was deadly.
the Reece news?
With Harry
He's
Kane.
gonna have a scan to see if he can go to America or not. They just released it now.
Well,
By
Reece
the
James.
365 guy. He's pretty reliable.
God.
Wait,
Reece is injured again.
Prime, you and your Reece agenda, bro. You had your mouth shut the whole time since you came in.
Hi, it's Lizzo. It's Lizzo.
It's not. It's not. It's not an agenda.
My guy
no,
is
this
like an
is
episode
legit.
of Gossip Girl.
No,
God
this
damn,
is
bro.
legit. This is legit.
It's not an
Hearing
agenda.
from medical source inside Cobham that James is set to have a scan in his knee following training today to determine whether or not he will travel to the US.
okay.
Medical sources remain optimistic.
That-
Is
that
this
doesn't
the
make any
same
sense.
injury that had him out towards the end of the season, though?
Also, didn't he have
No,
surgery
no,
on that?
this is the one from the World Cup, I think. It's a knee.
Yeah,
Didn't he not have
Like if
surgery
this
on
isn't a new injury, there's nothing to really be worried about. This is a precaution.
I think this is.
I mean, it's even worse if it's not a new injury and it's just repeated. It's worse. Than
Yeah.
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Hey,
but I
let's
mean,
go,
this
let's
is
go.
after training. Something.
Bro,
happened,
this is our
right?
luck in the last 7 years, bro. When we have one like world-class Cobham player, man, he's made out of fucking biscuits, man.
A lot of our common players are made out of.
You know what I fear now? The Mason Mount.
That British breakfast,
They're
man.
gonna use this and bash Reece.
Why? Why is one thing has to do with another?
I know.
Well,
No,
they're
no,
gonna,
that's
let's
what-
be fair. They're gonna do that
equivalency.
anyway.
They
They're
were
gonna
going
do it
on him.
anyway.
Yeah.
They're gonna do it
The
anyway.
agendas.
But
Yeah, the
Did you guys
agendas
see
will
the
run.
Johnny stream
They will
yesterday,
run.
man? That killed
I
me.
think half of you need to find yourself some girlfriend or something, or freaking invest in the.
Oh, I'm
OnlyFans
married.
or
Watch some
something.
football with me.
I'm
Not
married.
you. Women are
No.
cool though.
Well, if you're married, get one on the side, bro. Because obviously it's not working, man.
Rodrigo, you married?
Yeah.
Who is
To
he?
who?
No. Louis has my Instagram. Come on, Louis.
What?
You got my Instagram. You can vouch for that.
Vouch for what?
For me being married.
I haven't looked through
Why,
your
wh-
Instagram.
Wow,
Why?
Rodrigo.
Why was Lewis in the
Rodrigo.
same room as
Rodrigo, that was you.
I think Rodrigo is
Rodrigo,
looking
that
for
is-
your
I believe
approval.
him. I believe him. I believe you.
Rodrigo,
Yeah,
you should,
yeah.
I believe
you
you.
should
I
not
see his
have
wife.
believed that, bro.
Yeah.
I would
I
not have
believe
said
you,
that.
Rodrigo.
It's true. He's
Bro,
sorry, Rodrigo. It's just too
Yeah,
easy.
but-
No, that's funny. It's like a
hey,
an open
you
goal.
know
You
what?
can't-
You know what?
It's an open
Respect
goal. You
Rodrigo,
have to
bro.
score.
I saw a midget with one arm has a girlfriend, man. So why can't Rodrigo, bro? Why can't
Exactly.
Rodrigo be
Come
married, bro? There you go, man.
Wait, hang on, wait.
Because the girlfriend does
finally
not
got
look
it,
in
bro.
his arms. That's not why she needs him with his arms.
It's about personality. Personality.
Yeah.
Personality.
Exactly.
Wow.
Not in Kyle's
Personality gets you the fours, man.
masculine world, bro.
Oh,
In Kai's toxic masculinity
Believe
world.
America changed me. America changed me. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
America.
in
America's
the
a nice
beginning,
place,
I
man.
was living in a different world. I thought I never can survive in this country, but I became in love with this country. I love this.
America!
I love this place. Yeah, America. It's just sometimes the idiots that in charge of this country is idiots.
Put me in fucking charge. Shit'll get sorted out real quick. That's a fact.
Yeah.
How's that, say? Don't you worry, buddy.
I'm gonna declare mandatory man
You try
buns for
to
every
change
white
anything,
man.
they'll take care of you.
Tory man buns.
And I'm not saying the Russian government is better. There's no.
Oh yeah, that's a mess. Yeah.
Rodrigo, I still can't believe you're trying to convince people.
Galib, I
you
can't.
Right.
You have to be born in the United States to become.
Yeah. Alex,
Get on my
Putin
Instagram,
can-
bro.
At least Putin can read, bro.
yeah,
I don't have Instagram. Why?
that was an open goal, man. He couldn't miss, man.
Yeah, it's like when you said you bend over. Like what?
Yeah.
What?
Hey, yo, pause, man. Pause. What?
Oh,
What do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah. What do you mean? Yeah,
Big
you
up
moved
Lewis.
on
I'm
from it,
gonna
bro.
go watch some Kai Havertz.
Oh, he's not
you
starting,
cannot
bro.
do two
but big
things
up.
at once.
Oh, it's not.
Why are you running away?
You
Rodrigo? What do
cannot
you mean
split the
bent over,
screen
bro?
on your phone, flip phone, Rodrigo.
No, I've
Can
got
you show?
Apple in it.
Hey,
You
they're
can't do
asking
the
you,
back and
man.
four. You can't do the back and four, Rodrigo.
The reason
Up,
why I
bro.
like to poke on Rodrigo,
in the
poke
chat.
pass, is because sometimes he just open source. You know what?
Rodrigo.
Fox Deportes. Shit.
Okay, apparently Havertz ain't starting, so
All right, I gotta go.
Apparently,
That's
this Arsenal
that's my-
friendly is on.
Go, Moya.
Bro,
That's
you
my
know what's funny? They
Thursday
probably
gone.
tried him out at an 8 in training, and they were like, "This guy is up properly shit, man." And they're just like, "Fuck it, man. Let's put him on the bench."
No,
Find
but
him
listen to
what he's looking
Arteta. In midfield, he give strength. Like fuck off. No, he
for.
doesn't.
Who?
Why did he make you? Why did you
Arteta,
make him
in his
sound
press
like fucking like
conference,
the
when
guy
they
from
got
God of War,
Arteta
bro?
in his press
Strength?
conference, they're
Does he
saying
know? Does he know?
that Havertz gives them strength in midfield.
How
think
about
it's
skip
going to
strength?
be as many appearances in
Makes him
midfield
sound-
as for Germany Matchlaba. 18 appearances and 140. 80 appearances and 140. That's how much
Is
he's
it?
going to play in the midfield.
Is it?
Who are they
Because
playing?
poor Zinchenko. Can you imagine? Used to be Zaka there, and now Zinchenko had to cover for Zaka. Now Zinchenko is going to have to cover for Kai Havertz. That Zinchenko, he's gonna wish he was in the Ukrainian army by the end of the season.
Yeah.
I had a joke, but I'm not gonna say it. I don't want those to get cancelled. Havertz has the strength of a baby giraffe. Daniel, don't be.
I
funny.
respect baby giraffes. They're growing.
Don't be
I
Jay.
don't know.
Yeah,
come
a baby
on,
giraffe is stronger than a
Havertz is
human.
in his
Bro.
peak. Come on. It's not fair. But yeah, guys, probably going to wrap up the stream here. I do need to get my food ready for later.
Lewis, what's your favorite cheese?
Don't
Nacho
really like
cheese.
You don't really like cheese, man. No wonder you're always miserable, bro.
Not
God
really.
damn, man.
Mine
Not
is
really, man. Sorry.
mine is sharp.
Mozzarella,
Sharp
man.
cheddar?
Nice mozzarella with some tomato.
Yeah,
man.
mozzarella is yeah.
5 cheese.
Nah.
I
5
don't know
cheese,
how
baby.
I don't know how I feel like.
Bro, he ain't
I
even
like,
That is the
I
most-
like, I
going
like
for
feta
him.
cheese. I like.
Did you
I
just
like
say
feta
5 cheese? That is the
Steve,
most American answer
That is
ever,
the most
Steve. I'm proud of you,
American
bro.
thing. Good
Five
job.
combined cheese.
Bro.
5 cheese.
cheese.
But you know what, Steve? It's still better than my ex. Ask my ex what's your favorite cheese. You know what she told me?
What?
Yellow cheese.
Nice.
Oh fuck off.
Nice.
She determined cheese by color, bro. A fucking toddler, man. But anyway,
Yeah, it was a nice stream. Thank you for having me on, Lewis. Although it was late, still appreciate it.
Nah, big up, brother. Big up. We'll be back tomorrow for hopefully some more updates. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. Big up, like,
As a Nigerian, I
subscribe,
didn't
and as
appreciate
always,
cheese,
up
but
the
you know.
Chels. We're raiding Hussam, by the way, so go tell him Colwell ain't going anywhere. Big up.
Tell him